Yo, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You know what time it is. It's time for another watch-along. It's time for the watch-along for Liverpool versus Real Madrid and also Frankfurt versus Napoli, which has to get its fair dues, has to get its respect, because we've been watching a bit of Napoli and they're free-flowing and they're fantastic to watch. So they had to get their shine. They're probably dark horses for the Champions League. Everybody's saying it, to be honest. They're dark horses for the Champions League. Mainly because most of the teams in the Champions League aren't really that impressive, aren't really that, they're not really, you can't really get behind these teams. When you watch Real Madrid, when you watch even Liverpool, I know they've had a little bit of an upturn of form, but it's not going to be enough to get people, you know, betting on them and whatnot. When you watch Chelsea and you watch, you know, when you watch these teams, you just don't, you can't hang your hat on them really on form and the way that they're playing. So Napoli really do come into the conversation. So that's why today we have to give them their fair dues. And people are saying that the Europa League is clear. Big up the chat, up the Reds. That's what I'm hearing in the comments. We got predictions flying in already. What predictions flying in, which is a madness. Big up your damn selves. Yeah, it's going to be good football tonight. It's going to be good football. I'm happy to be back doing the rival watches. Obviously, last week we missed out on the Champions League on Tuesday, but we're back now. Obviously, we'll be here tomorrow as well for the other two matches. So I'm looking forward to that. And obviously, then we're back, which I can't wait for, of course. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Or is there? I think there's actually a gap between our game. Well, these games and our game, I think there's a week gap and then it goes again, isn't it? Because we have Leeds. So I'm going to have to check the calendar. Big up everybody in the chat, though. Make sure you smash your likes if you haven't already. Let me just get this up on the right channel. I heard somewhere that BT Sport is changing to TNT Sports or something. I don't know. Next season, it's going to be weird. That sounds very Americanized. I'm not sure if I'm definitely not. I'm not sure about that one. I mean, hopefully the prices just don't jump up. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we're obviously paying them. All right, BT Sport. Let's go with it. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting. Every time I watch Real Madrid, Camavinga plays in midfield, and then he gets moved. He either gets moved to left back, or he gets taken out the team completely and he gets substituted. And I always feel like it's kind of harsh. It doesn't really feel like he's the worst person in that midfield whenever he plays in there. But today it's different. Today it's Modric, and it's Valverde, and that for me is better, because I think whenever I've seen Toni Kroos and Modric in midfield, I've always been like, this is getting overrun. This is getting overrun, and it's too slow. The age of the team is not balanced. There's not enough legs in there, and I felt like that in the Champions League. Was it last season? I think it was the year before. And they were getting overrun. And even last season, to be fair, actually, it is actually last season, we beat them the year before, obviously on our road to winning the Champions League. But even last season, even though they won the Champions League, Real Madrid were not convincing in large parts of the knockout matches. They were getting dominated. They were getting overrun. They were getting destroyed. And they managed to respond and, managed to get themselves back into these matches, mainly due to Benzema, who was just ridiculous. But it can't get overrun today. Literally, you're right. It's got 2 runners in there. The average age is right down. You've got yourself Valverde. You've got yourself Camavinga. So there's no reason for it to be overrun. There's no reason for them to struggle. And they're up against a Liverpool team that we've questioned their midfield multiple times this season, and rightly so. They got Fabinho in there. They got Henderson in there. But they're a lot older. They're not spring chickens. Bajitic obviously brings you legs, but there shouldn't be. Usually, when you look at Liverpool versus Real Madrid over the last couple of years, you would have said to yourself, okay, maybe midfield is where it's either going to be the technicians or it's going to be the runners, the road runners, as people would call them. It's technicians versus road runners, and either could win depending on the way the game goes, whether it becomes a transitional game or it becomes a little bit more nip and tuck. But in this one, Real Madrid they shouldn't be getting overrun. They should not be getting overrun. So that's the first thing. You guys are telling me Nunes is starting. So how have we made that mistake? Let's see. Okay. All right, we'll get that changed. Nunes is starting. All right, not a problem. Is that the only issue on that, right? Jota. So let me take a look. Let me just verify this myself. 1 second, people. Nunes. So who should be out of that? Henderson in 2023. You got Trent, you got Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Alisson. It's all types of madness. Let me take a look. Liverpool, you're telling me this is definitely not their account. Yeah. Liverpool have got an old account on Twitter, 400k or something followers. It looked like the real account, but it's been dormant for like 5 years, something like that, 6 years. So who? Let's see. Jota's out. Okay, no problem. Is that just a mistake, or is that because it was a late change? Okay, cool. No problem. We'll get that sorted, people. All right, bye. Okay, so Liverpool win this. Well, we're gonna go for predictions in a minute. Yeah, we're gonna go for predictions in a minute. But in terms of Liverpool's team, I think we've seen signs over the last couple of games. Right, they've got 2 wins in a row, 2 clean sheets. So there's a lot more confidence around the Liverpool fan base. They're like, yo, we might actually be able to do something here. And to be honest, we've been watching Real Madrid on a couple of occasions on this channel, and they're not convincing. They haven't been good. I didn't get to watch them in their last match or anything like that, but they haven't been convincing. And I think it's quite a difficult game to call. Both of them have got the heritage points in the bag. So yeah, we have to see what happens on this one. I'm going to go over prediction in a minute, but it's not going to be easy to call whatsoever. Because even for Real Madrid's team, you could say Carvajal at right back is definitely worse for Weah. That man shouldn't really still be starting for Real Madrid in 2023. He should have been replaced, upgraded, but he hasn't been over the years. Or I think they've even had right backs coming through. Hakimi went on loan to Dortmund, then he went and was transferred to Inter and now PSG. He was a Real Madrid player. I know he's more of a wing back by trade, but he was a Real Madrid player. Who else did they have? They had a couple of right backs as well. Let me know in the comments. They're skipping my mind at the moment, but they've had a few young right backs coming through, and they've opted to go with others. So they've kind of made this mess themselves, which is it's frustrating, but it is what it is. Let's see. Super chat. Yes, we've got it already. Save the bridge. I've seen it. Save the bridge. Well, it's a different type of save, isn't it? It's a different type of save. Expressions could definitely, you could use that if you wished, and it would make sense in some ways because we do need saving, but just not in the way that was stated before. We are in quite the thick of it. From relegation. There you go. You've given us your edit, your add-on, your installment. You've amortized the sentence. You've added something to it, given it a stretch. No, I did see it, bro. I did see it. I just have it starred. So Liverpool versus Real Madrid. I think everybody's excited to see how that goes. I just want to see hopefully some goals, some entertainment, some top quality football. Although I have my questions. I do have my questions whether we're going to get top quality football because both of these teams haven't been that impressive recently. And I'm not talking about, the last two games for Liverpool, which, even still, there's still questions to be asked. I'm talking about the wider bit of form here that we're talking, the last few months. And obviously Real Madrid. I mean, I didn't get to watch the Barcelona-Man United game in its entirety because I was my flight was delayed. So it was even more of a mare than I would have hoped. But we saw, and I was quite disappointed and shocked, actually, to be honest, by Barcelona, considering the fact that 5 wins out of last 5 in La Liga, brilliant defensive record, 7 goals conceded. We've been watching them. They've been impressive when we've seen them. They battered Real Madrid in the Supercopa. Real Madrid are 8 points behind that Barcelona team that conceded 2 goals against Man United at the Camp Nou. Could have lost. And Man United fans are extremely confident going up against, and they're obviously not exactly the finished article. I mean, they're far from it under Ten Hag. So it's people are questioning the quality of La Liga right now and how highly can we even rate what Barcelona are doing in terms of when they take it to the European stage? Obviously, they crashed out of the Champions League in the first place. Barcelona fans were telling me, mainly because they feel like injuries at the back with Marcos Alonso having to play at centre-back. I think he scored against Man United, etc. But it doesn't make for good reading for them when you talk about Real Madrid, who are second in La Liga, 8 points behind. When you look at their, games played and their wins, draws, losses, it's not the worst situation in the world. But if the quality has dropped, which it feels like it has when I've been watching the games that I could do the watch-alongs for, it doesn't feel like the quality is great, which is disappointing. The Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid game again, I left that extra time for Big Six, but the first 90 minutes of that game was not great. So yeah, it does feel like maybe the quality is not quite there. And that will give Liverpool some confidence. People are saying it's on Xavi. He rested Christensen. Okay, I think you're a Barcelona fan, aren't you? So you're going to give me the reason. The quality has dropped. You man don't know Barca. It's very clear. I didn't watch the game. Remember, I told you I didn't watch the game. So if you're telling me that Christensen was dropped and that's the reason why, Araujo was Araujo being moved out to shepherd and follow Rashford like we planned, like it should have been? Is that what happened? He started Alonso. So that's the first question. Why did he do that? Why did he start Marcos Alonso and not Christensen? Was there any sort of injury in the previous game in the league? There has to be some sort of explanation for that. That doesn't really make any sense. It doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, I'm avoiding most Chelsea questions. Let's have peace. I've already put up a Chelsea video. If you want to know Chelsea stuff, watch the Chelsea content. This is my escape. I don't want to talk about Chelsea on a Champions League watch along for other clubs. That would be my preference anyway, if I can get some respite. Bacetic, Pedri and Gavi, Spain midfield 3. It does sound pretty nice. Obviously now Bacetic is actually playing left side midfield for Liverpool last few games. He did start off playing in the holding midfield role, which I always felt like was kind of setting him up to fail in a way because what he was surrounded by was a very switched off Thiago defensively and Keita, who is inconsistent as hell, even though I actually did think Keita was going to be a good player for Liverpool, but his injury records have just caused a state of no return. But they've changed it now. They've gone Fabinho, they've gone Henderson. They've kind of gone back to allowing the fullbacks to go forward and create chances and be those creative, players in their team. And they've made the midfield into a more workhorse midfield that will cover. And I still don't think it's perfect, right? Because I think we need to see this over a longer stretch of games. I'm not going to sit here, and I don't think people should be saying that Liverpool are back and they're going to go on some long run. I think that's way too premature. It's good for them that they have Jota back. They're going to need him. They're going to need Firmino back. These are very important players, especially Firmino. I think he's been always very underrated despite question marks over the goal output. But there's still more hurdles to come for Liverpool, this one being one of them. And Vinicius, we know Vinicius is going through some poor form. Can we quickly talk about Klopp having to answer that absolutely disgraceful question from that journalist, that horrendous question in that press conference? I couldn't quite believe my ears when I heard it. This man asked if there was anything that Vinicius had done or he had seen Vinicius doing when he was up against Vinicius in games that would potentially provoke the fans in the stadium, which is implying that provoking racism, basically. I couldn't believe it. I mean, if I'm to be completely honest, it's a sackable offense. It's genuinely a sackable offense. The question in itself is a sackable offense. I just couldn't believe that he was. I mean, Klopp was shocked. When Klopp's surprised, his jaw drops, right, and you see all of his teeth. And he was like, "What did you just say?" And he was like, quickly, he was trying to process it, right? And he was trying to think, and he was just scanning. It was like he was basically scanning to see if there was anybody else coming in with a follow-up. Was that question really for me? Are you talking to yourself? Like, what is this question? Because it doesn't make sense. He's checking his shoulders, he's looking around him, and he's got time, and he receives the ball and he says, "What the fuck was this hospital pass? What the hell was this hospital pass from you?" I mean, I couldn't believe it. It was a disgrace. And it's like, I was speechless, and Klopp was as well. Klopp, obviously, there's only one right answer to that, right? And which is, don't ask me such stupid questions, but also no, obviously, no, that's not how that works. That's not how we roll. Yeah. I don't care if he's doing the Neymar rainbow flicks over players, which some people get really annoyed by. They find it disrespectful. I don't care if he's, about to tap it into an open goal and he runs up to the goal line and he heads it on the floor and disrespects them. I don't care what he does. It's absolutely no excuse for how he's being treated by, I think, Atletico Madrid fans mainly. I'm not sure if it's around more games, but that's the game in particular that I've heard is he's catching this shit from. So shocking. An Anthony spin, exactly. Regardless, no one gives a damn. So yeah, unbelievable question. But yeah, fair play to Klopp for not decking him, not boxing him out. Because I'm not gonna lie, if I heard that question, I would have just walked out. If I heard a question like that, and I was Klopp, and I'm not saying he did anything wrong, he was spot on. He couldn't believe it. Any reaction is understandable, as long as you defend the player as you should. And defend the fact that that's inexcusable. But I would have walked out. I would have just walked out because I would have just been like, "Bruv, you are tapped in the head, genuinely tapped." So yeah, I would have just walked out. But anyway, so that was insane. But that is obviously Vinicius has been in poor form. I don't know if that is affecting him. Probably potentially is, but he's in poor form. And Rodrigo starts. So there are some changes from Carlo Ancelotti that are fresh, that are, the brain is ticking. People think that the eyebrow is raised when things go wrong. And outside of that, this man is just vibing and waiting for the seniors to handle situations. But I always say, never disrespect Don Carlo. He's one of the most underrated managers of our generation. He's won everything. In France, he's won. In England, he's won. He gave me probably my most enjoyable in terms of football style-wise Chelsea season I've ever witnessed in terms of our Premier League win. He's won in Italy. He's won in Spain. He's won in Germany. He's literally won everywhere he's gone. He's managed top teams, big names, and he's always delivered and he's always handled the pressure. You feel like you said Carlo's overhyped and underrated at the same time. I think it's impossible for him to be overhyped. Personally, I can't see how he's overhyped because I never see Carlo Ancelotti getting overhyped. I never see him getting Sir Alex Ferguson comparisons or anybody calling him the greatest manager of all time. So I don't think he can be overhyped. I think he, the reason why I want to say this as well is because Carlo Ancelotti has been doing his thing since I even was watching football, since the early 2000s. So it's like, for someone to remain at the top of their game, it's potentially equivalent to your Messis and Ronaldos in a managerial sense, right? Because he has shown that over the past 2 decades, he's been able to remain at the top of the game under some of the most ruthless boards in Real Madrid, Chelsea, in world football. And he hasn't stayed in one place, which has its pros and cons. Obviously, you always will pay homage to Sir Alex Ferguson for being able to flip a team and being able to, know when it's someone's time is up and flip the assistant managers and keep control and authority on the situation and continue to keep winning and responding and going up against different threats in Chelsea and Arsenal and the Invincibles and Man City as well towards the end. But to go to all of these countries and learn all of these languages and deal with all of these, the different cultures and the different types of players and the different temperaments, and that is an astonishing achievement. And it doesn't get anywhere near as much hype as I think it should. All top 5 major leagues he's gone to, and he's won in all of them. He's delivered in all of them. And I think it's incredible, to be honest. And I don't know how the hell Everton got him, but they did. And he's quickly been restored back to where he belongs. So yeah, I think Carlo Ancelotti propaganda was needed there, and I thought I might give it. So I don't think there's a chance he's overhyped. I have to disagree with you, bro. So yeah, he's made some changes today. I think Rodrigo starting was necessary. I remember the game against Atletico Madrid. He was the one to kind of spark into life. I remember the Champions League campaign was it last year? Maybe both seasons, but definitely the year before. And Rodrigo and Camavinga off the bench were definitely the ones that were turning games. They were the ones that were changing matches. I think it was last season. I get confused because I've seen a lot of Real Madrid in the last couple of seasons in Champions League, and they're overlapping a little bit. But I think it was Rodrigo and Camavinga that was coming off the bench consistently and changing games and causing problems. So I think it's fair that they actually start and they bring a bit of energy and a bit of something different to this team, because the team has been a little bit stale. I call it stale. When I watched them against Barcelona and they were whooped, it felt very stale. It felt like that it just didn't have any real life to it. It didn't feel very Real Madrid. It felt very, very average, and the bench was horrendous as well. I mean, there was nothing on the bench. There were some injuries, but there was a lack of depth as well. So yeah, tonight, some changes for Madrid, something to be hopeful for in terms of a good performance, I think. And Liverpool will see if they can continue their form from the Everton and the Newcastle game. I think, they're going to come up against tougher teams than Everton. Obviously, Everton are where they are for a reason. I think their attack is pretty damn average, shambolic, if anything, to be honest, for what that football club is used to. Their attack is pretty stale, pretty poor. Sean Dyche is going to have to rely upon defensive solidarity to get out of that, and I'm sure he'll get them out of that relegation conversation anyway. But the attack still stinks, and Newcastle are struggling for goals as well. So at the moment, this is maybe a better test for them to really see where they're at. And Napoli versus Frankfurt. Let's not be lopsided in the slightest, because for the first 23 minutes we haven't spoken about these two. We're definitely going to give it a lot of attention. I haven't been watching Frankfurt, so I'm not clued up on their situation. I'm going to take a look at the league. They're currently in the Bundesliga. The Bundesliga, by the way, is something I need to be watching. I've seen a bit of Serie A. I've seen some La Liga. I was meant to watch PSG versus Lille on Sunday, which I'm still really I've never been more gutted to not do a watch along than PSG versus Lille, because I could have done it. I was ready to do it, but I had a Chelsea hangover, which I explained on my video uploaded earlier. I had a Chelsea hangover because of the defeat against Southampton. I couldn't bring myself to start the 11 a.m. watch along. I needed to clear my head. I need to go for a walk. But I'm annoyed because it was a great game. But Frankfurt are 6th in the Bundesliga on 38 points, 2 points off the top 4, and only 5 points off the top of the league. This is the closest league in Europe, you'd probably say. I think that's fair at the moment, or at least in top 5 leagues anyway. And it's insane. I mean, Dortmund are joint top. It's only goal difference that keeps Bayern Munich top, both on 43 points. Union Berlin are also part of this 43 points. 3 teams on joint points, joint top. So 3 teams on 43 points. Then Freiburg, and then Leipzig and Frankfurt. And then there's a big gap to Wolfsburg. So it is the top 6 all fighting for the title for the title. If it's 5 points separating Frankfurt are in a title race. Leipzig are in the title race. Freiburg are in the title race. If you are 5 points off of the top, and you know Freiburg are 3 points off the top. If you are in that, I'm just gonna call it, you're in the title race. Why not? So what competition we have there? It's insane, unbelievable. But I haven't been watching them consistently, so I don't know the strengths and weaknesses. We're going to go through their teams of the last few matches and see what we can piece together. Napoli, we have been watching, and Napoli, nobody has missed out on Napoli. If you've been paying a smidge of attention to European football, nobody's been missing Napoli, because they have been outrageously good this season, playing brilliant football. Victor Osimhen up top, he's banging in the goals. KK left wing, banging in the goals, getting assists. Just a brilliant touchline winger, I would say. Very good touchline winger, very, very good close control, great dribbling, brilliant vision, brilliant decision-making, brilliant crossing, cutbacks, and obviously he's scored, I think it's 9 goals. I'm not sure. Some good finishing. And his link up with Victor Osimhen has been telepathic almost. So reminds me very much of when we had Lampard, Drogba. I know it's nowhere near maybe the level of that. Let me not overgas them, because it's not such a long period of time, but just Fabregas, Costa, any type of combination you remember for your clubs, whether it be Sturridge and Suarez or whatever. When you have 2 players that are on the same song sheet, like that, singing from the same song sheet, and they're just constantly combining, it is great to see. It is brilliant to see, because you just know that there's something in training that they're constantly working on. That it's something that you can rely upon as well, and it's always brilliant to watch. Any friendship like that is formed on a pitch. They're just constantly doing the give and goes, and you might even get that at Man United with Sancho and Rashford. To be honest, Kane and Son, Son and Kane is a great example. It's great to see, we don't like these clubs, but it's great to see partnerships. It's great to see partnerships, man. Football's all about partnerships as well as it is about the collective. And maybe Sancho and Rashford. I don't know who my partnership's going to be at my club. We wait and see. I'm hoping Enzo and Felix or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I need something. Yeah, Rooney and Ronaldo. Brilliant example. Rooney and Ronaldo. What other ones is there you can maybe go to as well? You could maybe say Ozil and Ronaldo to an extent at Real Madrid. I think in one season in particular. I think it was under Mourinho. But yeah, there's loads of partnerships, man. There's loads of partnerships, and that is definitely one of them. So Napoli have been brilliant, man. And the thing is with Napoli is that their mental fortitude seems to be top tier. Even when I'm watching them and people are starting to question, what's going on there? It's a bit of a slow start. They're not really putting their foot on this pedal in this match. They're not really kicking on. Can't remember what game it was, the last game I did with covering them. I think, let me check it anyway. Maybe Atalanta, I think it was. I'm not sure. But we did a watch along here on Napoli, and they took their time to get going. But once they put that foot down on that pedal, or they get their goal, it's done. Torres and Gerrard, brilliant. Yeah, Torres and Gerrard, Rooney and Van Persie. So yeah, I think these are gonna be great games, both of them. Hopefully, there's goals. There should be goals in both the games, people. That's why I made it explicitly clear that we would cover them together. I don't think Napoli and Frankfurt deserves to almost be shunned to the side. Both teams are doing great seasons, and both teams are definitely capable of getting goals. And I think we're seeing Mario Götze, a little familiar face in that Frankfurt team as well. So let's see. I mean, Frankfurt, I can't really speak on them too much. I know they were in Tottenham's group. They qualified alongside Tottenham. Sporting Lisbon was in that group as well. It was a very close group. I think all 4 teams in the end could have gone through in the last game, and then it just happened the way it happened. Marseille as well. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm not really too clued up on Frankfurt. But if anybody's got any comments to leave on Frankfurt, any knowledge to bring on Frankfurt, definitely do give a few words in the comments, and I'll read them out. So yeah, let's see. It's going to be interesting. Yes, I've also seen Cafu's combined 11 as well. It makes for grim reading. It's a tough one to take. I'm not going to lie. It's a tough one to take, man. Really ugly 11 he put out there, but we love him all the same. Do you know what I It's not easy. Shocking lineup, man. I think he had Thiago as like the cam, and then Henderson and Fabinho in the DMs, which is, you know, he had that as a combined 11. There was no Real Madrid midfielders in that combined 11. And then he had Vinicius, Benzema, and Salah, which I have no problem with that if we're going off the quality of each player, not form. So that's fine. I think on form, I don't know. I feel like Núñez is probably Liverpool's maybe most informed attacker. He was good against Everton. He was the only good attacker I can really remember against Everton, and then he was good at the weekend as well. But I didn't get to watch that game, so maybe I'm wrong. I just saw the highlights. So, but yeah, let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see what you're saying. I'm also going to throw up a poll in a minute as well for the predictions. Kamada will bang. So this is the Frankfurt. Is he a midfielder? So let me take a look at their last few fixtures. So let's go through their run of form. 1 second. So they lost. Sorry, hold on a second. No, I'm looking at Mainz. Let's go through Frankfurt's fixtures and just get a feel for how they usually set up what their plan is. Because didn't really watch them in the group stages. And this is why I'm doing these, because next season I don't want to be sitting here telling you that I don't know about Frankfurt. I want to tell you that I am very aware and know Frankfurt like the back of my hand. Let's go through their recent fixtures. Let's see what they're saying. So Frankfurt, they played Werder Bremen, won 2-0 at the weekend, and then the game before they lost 3-0 to Cologne. So they're a little iffy on that side of things. Drew against Bayern Munich a couple of weeks ago as well. But let's take a look at the team that they played at the weekend. 2-0 win against Werder Bremen, who are struggling, I believe, in the Bundesliga. It was a 3-4-3 that they played. Mario Götze coming off the left-hand side. And yes, the player that you just told me to watch out for is a central midfielder. So we're going to see. I've obviously heard loads about Indika, the left side centre-back. I think he's left-footed. I think I've seen links to the Premier League many times. Trapp, we recognise Trapp, the goalkeeper, of course. I've seen many links to clubs from him. A lot of people talk about him and saying how promising he could be. I'm not sure actually his age. I think is he 23 or something like that. So yeah, it'd be interesting. Just a free flowing like a Firmino. Okay. Interesting. Look how far you've come. Remember when you never knew Dinamo Zagreb? No, I've actually always known Dinamo Zagreb. I may have been taking the piss on the London Clubs Carnage when Lawless was talking about the teams that they were coming up against in the Conference League. And yeah, we were just ripping the piss because some of the teams in the Conference League in the group stages, I've never heard of them in my life. So yeah, but we definitely know Zagreb. Do you know what I mean? Zagreb are constantly competing in Champions League or Europa League bare minimum. So yeah, we always hear about them. But in terms of going through their 11, oh no way. I know their strikers because they always seem to score against English teams, but I don't know the rest of their team too well. But we know their front two. One of them started for Croatia at the World Cup. Surprisingly, Osic, who's signed for Southampton from Dinamo Zagreb, is not. I haven't really heard about him too much. I don't know if he's starting. Is he injured? Let me even take a look at him. I know that's very much sidetrack, but he didn't really start for Croatia at the World Cup, and he always bangs in goals. He scored against us, scored against Tottenham, and I think he's 30 years old. So it's a very late move from him to the Premier League. But I've not really heard about him. And to be fair, we just played Southampton. He didn't play. So actually, yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. He did sign for Southampton in the January transfer, and I've not heard about him since. And don't think he's even on the bench. He's not. So yeah, I think he's injured. Wilcott came on. Che Adams is there. Armstrong. Yeah, so he's both the Armstrongs. So yeah, he must be injured or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, you're saying Indika is shite. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I have no idea of the level of what he is. I've not watched anywhere near enough of him. So being a Chelsea fan, you'll learn all the names pretty soon. It's true. That's partly why I'm inspired to watch all of these other teams, because you never know when we're going to get linked as well. So yeah, 100% we need to be well informed of all these players at this point. It's a madness. So Let me see. Napoli, Frankfurt. I'm going to get up on another screen, on a different screen. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to get that up in a minute. We're 20 minutes away from kickoff, so we're not far. Kulo Mani has been Frankfurt's best player, one to look out for. And he plays up front, right? He plays up front. Yes, he's the striker. And he scored at the weekend as well against Werder Bremen. So let me take a look. Let me take a little bit of a deeper dive. So obviously we know that they're having a very good season. I mean, it's tough, isn't it? Because the points gap is so close. You could be 1 minute, you could be in the Champions League spots. Next minute, you're in Europa League. So, and then you could even be top of the league in that league right now. Fine margins. I hope it keeps going like that for the rest of the season. I'm going to try and slot in some Bundesliga watchalongs when these teams play each other because it is very entertaining. And a lot of the other leagues seem like they're getting a bit wrapped up. Premier League's still open, but the La Liga's done, in my opinion. I think Barcelona are going to win that. I know it's not inconceivable that Real Madrid will come back, but I just can't see it. Napoli, same thing. PSG, to be fair, they do look shaky, but they do have a cushion, but they do look shaky. So yeah, but I think this Bundesliga is probably as close as it gets right now. Let's take a look at the statistics in this league at the moment. One of the top scorer actually in this league is it Folkrug? I'm never going to pronounce that correctly, but he plays for Werder Bremen, the team that they just beat. He's the top scorer with 13 goals. He's overtaken in Cuckoo and Marcus Thuram, who were leading the way last time I checked. Mooney has actually got 10. Kuno Mooney's got 10 assists, even though it seems like he's a striker. But you guys let me know, is he a striker or is he having to play that role and he's more of an attacking midfielder, or is he playing a false nine? What is his role? How does he play this role? Is he an out-and-out striker? Is he a target man? Is he a, is he a, what type of forward is he? For goals and assists, for goal contributions, he's leading the way. So he seems like he's having a great season off the surface of it. So yeah, let's look out for Mooney. He's won 2 penalties this season as well. So something to note. But yeah, it looks like as if off the surface, it looks like he's having a good season. Very good season. So we're going to keep an eye. Muwani, okay. Kolo Monowani. That's a lot. You're doing a lot right now. Muani. Okay, Muani. Kulo Munui. All right. So yeah, Munui is having a great season. Moo like a cow. Oh Jesus, it's always fun. Hey, Muani. Yeah, Muani. Oh my goodness, man. Every day. It's every day. It's every day. I'm just terrible pronunciations. Absolutely horrendous. And now that I know that, I feel like I'm just even more so likely to butcher it. So I've said Muani. I've said Muani, and someone else said say something else. You might have not made a decision. So I've already said Muani. I've said Muani already. That's what I said before. No? And then they said say Mueni. So is it Muon? Is it, bruv? You man are finished. Do I not remember his missing the World Cup? Oh, I do. So this is him from France. Yes. So sorry. So he's the one that missed in the last minute in extra time. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that was the first time I've ever seen him. Is that miss? So I didn't have great first impressions. Yeah, I didn't have great first impressions at all. I didn't have great first impressions. But to be fair, that is tough, man. That is tough. That's his nickname is Mueni. I've already nicknamed him. But anyway, yeah, I think that was tough, man. It was a great save. It was a great save. I'm not even gonna get onto him, man. He's fresh off the bench. I don't know how many minutes he was on at that point. He was always being used as like a super sub, him and Thuram. And yeah, fresh off the bench and tough, ain't easy. I think what was more annoying for last minute misses would have been Martinez with the header. Didn't even hit on target. I think his tournament was much more shambolic. It was shambolic. I wouldn't say Muani's was shambolic. How old is he? 24. Okay, he's 24. Okay. He should have finished it, but it happens. It was a great save. I want to give credit to the save as well. He's not a potent striker similar to Lukaku. I was hyping up Barca. To be fair, I can only judge Barca of what I've watched, and I've watched them play brilliantly against the teams they've come up against in the league. I wasn't expecting their defense to leak 2 goals. I wasn't expecting Marcos Alonso to be playing at left side centre back instead of Christensen. So that was a shock. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to hold that. But Rashford, I did say if anyone's going to score, it is Rashford that will stop Barcelona from being defensively unstoppable, because this man is in serious form, ridiculous form, unbelievable form. So yeah, but yeah, I'm a little bit surprised, man. I thought Barcelona would be a little bit more, a little bit better than that. So yeah, all right. So we've spoken on this. Perfect. So right. Okay, so we're looking out for him in terms of performance today as well. How's Mario Götze been as well? How's Mario Götze been? Because he's kind of gone off the radar a little bit ever since the Bayern Munich move, and obviously started off at Dortmund, got the World Cup winner. He had so much potential. He hasn't really fulfilled, I guess, his career. I think that's fair to say. He hasn't really fulfilled in terms of the expectations. What were the expectations? He's 30 now. What were the expectations? Did he have some injury issues? I'm trying to remember. I feel like there were some injury issues at some point, maybe at Bayern Munich in particular. Let me take a look how severe they were. Lots of muscular and groin injuries. Let's see. But yeah, he's one of those players that, yeah, I feel like when we look back, we'll think probably didn't hit the heights we would have thought. Showed loads of signs, but definitely didn't hit the heights. Loads of muscular injuries. Yeah. Loads of where are all these muscular injuries coming from? Loads of them, yeah. Groin injuries, 56. Yeah, to be fair, he's never had a massive. Can't really see any. There's nothing being ridiculously. Actually, wait. Let me go back. Nah, let me press an extra button. There we go. Now we're seeing it. Yeah, loads and loads and loads of different injuries at different points. And he went back to Dortmund, didn't he? Yeah, he's had quite the career. He was at Dortmund, was at Bayern, then went back to Dortmund. Yeah, he's had a whole career. He has a medical condition. What's his medical condition? Lindstrom is a baller. Okay, he's also part of that front three. Is he Swedish? Sounds like a Swedish last name. He has a metabolic disorder or something. Man has to work extra hard to keep the weight off. Oh, okay. Well, then that's fair enough. Then he's obviously got his own battle in that respect. Then so, yeah. And Royce was oh Jesus, plagued by injuries, man. Plagued by injuries. 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock kickoff. Yeah, that guy was plagued by injuries. Plagued. 7 assists this season, not too bad. Rashford's 25 and having his first good season. I think that's very harsh. It's definitely not his first good season. Come on, let's not do that. Especially when how young he broke onto the scene. You would have judged those breakout seasons as good seasons for someone of 18 years of age, I think he was. So that's very harsh. But last season he was awful. Absolutely awful. So that's interesting. Good to see you back. Yes, it's good to be back for Champions League. It's very good to be back. We missed last week outside of Chelsea, Dortmund, and we're back. This week, we're covering everything, today and then tomorrow as well. What's happening tomorrow? I'm trying to remember, actually. Who's playing tomorrow? Manchester City play RB Leipzig. And who is the other game tomorrow? Fixtures. It is Inter Milan versus Porto. So, yeah, those are the two games tomorrow. And then we will be back for Chelsea versus Dortmund, Benfica versus Club Brugge. And then, of course, we go to Bayern versus PSG and Tottenham versus Milan, which, in terms of putting two fixtures together, that's the best. That's the best double up you're going to find. And we'll be back for Europa League as well. United versus Barcelona. I said to you guys I would do the second leg. I am doing the second leg. I think it's an 8 o'clock kickoff. Correct me if I'm wrong. United versus Barcelona on Thursday. We will be there no matter what. Is there an early kickoff as well? Let me know. Is there an early kickoff in the Europa League on Thursday? Because last week, Man United kicked off at 5:30. And then obviously now they're 8. So I'm guessing someone's taken the 5:30 slot. I'm not sure who it is. I will check. Vinnie versus Trent. Do you know what? We haven't actually spoken about this. Let me do a poll as well. There's only 8 minutes to go until kickoff, but let me run this poll. We haven't spoken about this, Vinnie versus Trent, because it's always a battle that everybody talks about. Every time these two teams come up against each other, this is the big headline act. This is the conversation everybody goes to is Vinnie versus Trent. Vinnie is in such dodgy form that I'm not saying that he can't and won't cook Trent, right? Because I think we all know that Trent has got defensively very questionable in terms of his consistency. And you never know when he's going to drop a clanger or when he's going to be found out. But with Liverpool's new restructuring of the midfield, it is catered to the days of old a little bit more, where they cover for their fullbacks. Whether Henderson can get out there and whether Henderson wants to be dealing with him is another question. I don't think he does. But more importantly, Trent, after the World Cup, he did show signs of awareness outside of when Matoma from Brighton decided to cook it. He did show signs of kind of understanding or being a little bit more restricted and a bit more mature positioning and not bombing forward and leaving big gaping holes and expecting cover. Now, I don't know if today he's going to be what he's going to do today in terms of his positioning, because obviously Gomez is playing to the right side. Gomez is not exactly having a great season either. And I don't think he wants to be going up against Trent either. So somebody's got to take responsibility here. Now, he got a great assist at the weekend, great pass into, was it Nunes? It was Nunes and Gakpo Salah. But defensively, he's got to be up to scratch today. But Vinny has been struggling this season. So it's not as simple as just, normal service resumes. Because I think last season, Vinny was incredible, right? Last season, Vinny was unbelievable. And he was on another level. But this season, he's dropped off and he's struggling. So I'm interested to see how that goes. Because I think Vinny's low on confidence. And Trent, I don't know quite. Confidence-wise, Trent should be okay. Should be better than how he was before the World Cup anyway. So, I think it's touch and go. But I think if Vinny turns up today, then yeah, it could be interesting. Could be very interesting. Vinny has difficulties when Benzema isn't playing. But is Benzema not always playing? Every time I watch Real Madrid, I see Benzema's playing. Has Benzema been out with an injury or anything? I've always seen Benzema playing. And he's obviously captain and he starts tonight. So I've never really seen. I mean, who are Real Madrid's alternatives up front anyway? If they were to take Benzema out and put someone else in, who is that other person? Because they don't really have anyone of the quality needed to deputize for Benzema. Oh, he's been injured. Okay. Must have been a minor injury though. Couldn't have been too much. Oh, he's been struggling with injuries. So you're saying, is he carrying injuries? Is he just carrying injuries and kind of just playing through injuries and taking injections and whatever to try and just get through it? Yeah, this guy here from Lyon. I think they signed him from Lyon, didn't they? I remember. He's played 13 out of 22 La Liga matches. Wow. Wow, that's bad. I didn't realize it was that bad. Is that started or actually featured? Oh, either or, it's still bad because he would never, you'd never have him off the bench. Wow. He's got 11 goals in 13, 3 assists. I know he's the penalty taker as well, but yeah, that's mad. That is insane. Wow. They're struggling. Sometimes Rodrigo plays there. Yeah, and Asensio can go to the right wing. Yeah. We're back with the number 7. Yeah, I remember. Play Hazard. Hazard will never see the light of day on this pitch again for Real Madrid. I'm telling you now. He will never see this pitch again. He really won't. People keep calling for Hazard to come back and hoping that Hazard will come back, mainly Chelsea fans, but it's over. It is over. I'm surprised that he hasn't forced his way out of Real Madrid. Whether or not he's going to like the caliber of clubs coming in for him is another question, because I think there's a rude awakening for his offers in terms of when his agent tells him who has submitted interest. But you need to play football, man. I mean, what's the point of just sitting on the bench for the remainder of your career at your dream club? I mean, his fascination with Real Madrid is, it's been long documented that he loves Real Madrid, or he wanted to go to Real Madrid all this time, and he was looking forward to the move. He went there. His first summer, I believe, I remember him being very overweight when he came back from preseason. And that's not a great start. I remember. Which I was so shocked, because you're making your move to Real Madrid, your dream move, and you come back to preseason overweight. So then his whole first season was one big fight with his weight, because I remember at Chelsea when he had the off season as well, when he scored 1 goal, and I think it was a great goal at Anfield. The whole season he struggled with his fitness because he came into the season overweight. And then obviously from that point onwards, he's just having injury issues galore as well. So he's never really had any consistency, but he's not gonna find his way into the team now. Good weather, high salary. Why would you leave? Fair. I mean, if you're not too concerned about the lack of game time and you're not hungry enough to play, then 100% the good weather and the high salary is definitely no reason to walk away. But I feel like he loves football, Hazard. He really does love his football. So I'm a little bit surprised that he's accepting the bench. So without any resistance to leave, because he does love his football. And I think everybody knows he loves his football. He's made that abundantly clear. I mean, that's his style, isn't it? He just loves his football. And sometimes people say he's actually not serious enough, and the diet comes into that, because he just plays on enjoyment. He just plays on the love of the game. He doesn't really play with the discipline to go and chase a Ballon d'Or or anything like that. So people genuinely don't like living in England. Living in England has it's not really all it's cracked up to be. It's not very nice weather. So yeah, I don't blame them, to be honest. It's horrendous. I wouldn't say no to some sun myself, to be honest. The sun does just put you in a better mood, to be honest. It really does. I can't explain it. I'm sure there is maybe some scientific explanation, but I don't know it. I just know that the sun automatically puts you in a better mood. It does. It just does. It's difficult to be angry consistently when the sun is shining on your face. It's difficult. So especially if you then get a couple fruit platters and there's a beach, bruv, it's difficult to be unhappy when those things are presented to you. You get your strawberries, grapes, your pineapples, your melons, and whatever, and you got the ocean sound in the background and the sun. It's you'd be pressed being difficult. To be angry in that moment you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. It's not really realistic that you're going to be pissed in the sun. I'm not going to lie, unless you're drunk. So yeah, man. I'm telling you. That vitamin D, man. Big up, big up. Come to Northeast Brazil and you will love. I know it pisses down rain like crazy. Northeast Brazil. Sounds like a lot of rain, 100%. That's Amazon rainforest territory, isn't it? So, yeah. Rain everywhere. All right, let's get this watch along started properly with this timer. Let's get this timer going. I'm ready to go. In fact, I might have to refresh this. Here we are. Let's go. Let's get cracking. Big game. Big game. Anfield, first leg. Because usually the narrative for Liverpool is we'll take them back to Anfield in the second leg. You can't do that. You play them in the first leg. And that's what makes it so much more interesting this tie. Because when Liverpool take you back to Anfield at the second leg, it does tend to be an L. And it's just the way the game goes. I can't explain it. It's football heritage. Whenever Liverpool get a European tie, second leg, no matter what the deficit is, no matter what the issues are, no matter if Origi's playing up front, they always seem to find a way in the second leg. But this flip, with it being home game first, they have to kind of get the business done here. And well, they should be aiming to anyway. And if they don't, then them traveling to the Bernabeu and having their "You'll Never Walk Alone" kind of anthem is not gonna slap. It's not gonna happen. So it's not the same. Let's get this. Game's gonna kick off now. Don't know why it's so delayed. What are we waiting on with this kickoff? There we go. Kickoff took so long, people. I don't know what was going on. Okay. Maybe it's me. But that kickoff was a bit delayed. Okay, we're in. We are in. Big up everybody in the chat. Smash up the likes. Let's get to 200 likes if we're not there already. Very interesting situation this is going to be now. This is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to this. I am looking forward to this. And from early doors, it's just going to be interesting to see who puts their stamp on the game. I think both teams are not exactly guaranteed to dominate possession. I think mainly because now that Real Madrid have gone with Camavinga and Valverde, I'm quite interested to see how they approach this game. Because with Modric and Kroos, it becomes very predictable that they're going to try and slow the tempo down. They're going to try and control it because they don't want to get into a road running race. But with these more mobile players, do they sacrifice a bit more possession? Maybe. There's still no Tchouaméni in this Real Madrid team, which is a concern because it's not balanced. I don't really think Camavinga's a DM. None of them really are, but they're going to have to make it work today. They're going to have to make it work. But I have a lot more faith in them now that he's moved with this midfield. Is Toni Kroos injured? Is Toni Kroos injured? Have you heard about Poch? I've heard about Poch. Yes, I don't really think the source is that great, which is why I've not really spoken on it. I don't really tend to speak on everything I read. I do see it all, but when I see some of the sources, I think to myself sometimes I'm just going to move on with my life. Oh, Gakpo. Oh, he slipped. He slipped. So yeah, listen. He said that Poch rejected us, and I'm not really quite believing it, but we shall see if anything else materializes. But at the moment, I'm not really reading into it too much because I don't believe Poch would reject us, to be honest. But I need more details. Maybe he would. Maybe he would. Maybe I'm just being naive. All right, so I've got the Frankfurt Napoli game on. Do not worry. I'm just Trying to... There we go. So Frankfurt Napoli's on. I'll be talking about that as well. Because there's potential for goals in that. But there definitely should be some goals in that. More than you can believe, guys. Okay. Let's see what we're cooking with. 0-0 in the Frankfurt Napoli game as well. Oh, Nunes! Nunes! Oh my days! I just caught it. Oh my God. Just as I was turning to see from the Napoli game back to Liverpool, it's 1-0 and it's Nunes. And you know what? We just said it in the combined 11 that if we're going on form out of Liverpool's front three, he would be the one that you'd have to put in the combined 11 on form. Only just. And he scored. Salah with a brilliant pass. Oh, it's a... Oh! Goal. Oh, that's very dirty. That's very, very dirty. Oh, dear. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, God. That was disgusting. Oh, God. We was not familiar with your game. Oh, Jesus. I can't even do the score. I'm in shock. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my Christ. What a pass. What a pass. And what a finish. 5 minutes in. Do you see what I'm talking about with this whole Anfield thing? Oh, my goodness. They're lucky this ain't the second leg. We're keeping an eye on Frankfurt Napoli, but I mean, I am shocked. Absolutely shocked. Beyond all belief, I'm in shock. That was disgusting. Fair play. Fair play. You know, sometimes everybody just has to put their agendas to the side and say, do you know what? Fair play. Because that was brilliant. That was honestly brilliant to watch. The pass was inch perfect. It was very disguised. It was very clever. And then Nunes with the finish. I mean, come on. It's just on the Champions League stage against Real Madrid, 5 minutes in. I don't even know if that's his first touch. And he's put it in with that. Yeah, it's just mad. It is mad. Here's Vinnie or Gomez. It's going to be a great game. We're just keeping an eye on things at Frankfurt as well as they clear Napoli, trying to press them into oblivion to try and win this ball back. We've got both games, 2 screens up. We're watching both. Do not fear. Do not worry. I didn't see that coming from Liverpool. I have to give so much credit. I did not see that coming. And to be fair, I think Salah's been playing some very impressive passes, even before the one in the last game. There were other times where Nunes was missing some... I think I said it on the Big Sick, where Salah... Because I did call for Salah to become more of a creator. I did call for him to take some more responsibility and become more of a creator. And whether it was by instruction from Klopp or it was Salah not taking on the responsibility or whatever it was, Salah was just in Liverpool's worst form, just consistently staying oblivious and out of touch and out of reach on the right flank and continuing to wait for those passes in behind. I said, no, you're the talisman. You come into the central attacking midfield areas, or you come and drop deep and you play some passes. You come and play some down passes. And it's what he's been trying to do, and he's starting to do it from a lot more often. He's become a lot more creative than he started the season. And he's played some great passes into Nunes, and Nunes has been missing some big chances. And a lot of them have been set up at times by Salah. And now they've combined, and he's finished it. He's finished it. Crazy. I can't believe Real Madrid are losing like this so early on. It's just crazy. I remember what Don Hussam said. He said, if Liverpool win against Real Madrid in this tie, they're going to go all the way and get it done. Big statement to make. I think Frankfurt have a corner at the moment. Yeah, Napoli will look to try and defend this. Frankfurt with the corner. And Courtois is just going to launch this as well. Looking for Vinnie. What are Real Madrid going to do? Let's see. This Real Madrid feels a little bit back like when the highlight reels was playing of Fernando Torres and Steven Gerrard when they were scoring against Real Madrid in that 4-0 win at Anfield back in 07, 08, 09. I think it was 08, 09 or 09, 10 because that's where I recognized the kit from. It's that Liverpool team. And they smashed them 4-0. Bacitic, well done. Good ball out to Trent. That corner's not amounted to anything in the Frankfurt game as well. It's difficult to watch both screens. Bacitic and Henderson. Trent. Oh, well done. That's a good 1-2 of Salah. Salah on the right side. Ball in. Slip from Robertson. Liverpool game started off really fiery. Here's Modric. Now Vinicius. Benzema's going to give him an option. Vinicius is trying to do the outside, the right boot. Pass. Benzema brings it inside. Yeah, I mean, Don Hussam said they can win this, so. But you're right, there's not any top teams really in terms of performance. There's top teams by name and by stature, but there's not any top teams by performance outside of really Napoli. Outside of Napoli, I'm not seeing anybody who's convincing on a consistent basis. And Napoli would then obviously also need to come outside of the league, and they showed it in the group stage, but continue to show it in the knockouts that what they're doing in Serie A is transferable to the Champions League stage against the top teams, which we haven't. They've played Liverpool obviously and beaten them, but they've also lost to them. I think it's 1 win, 1 defeat there, but I think they qualified already. I'm not sure in the last match, so maybe not too much to go off. But there's definitely still points to be proven on that side of things. I remember when Ajax did a really deep run. Ajax did a great deep. They got to the semi-finals. Ball all blocked. It's a good chance for Rodrigo. Nunes. Gakpo. Here's Gakpo. Does very well. Salah. Bit of a heavy touch. Salah. Oh! Ooh. Oh. You know what, yeah? Liverpool, that should be 2-0. I mean, when you look at Gakpo, what he's done there to fend off the defender there, the challenge. And that's a great position from Salah. I'm so surprised that he chooses to go with the near post. Because the way that was lining up for Salah, it was just lining up that he would just try and wrap his foot around it into the far corner. I was so shocked that he's chosen to go near post. There wasn't really a gap there. But it's brilliant play from Gakpo. It's really good play from Gakpo. Liverpool would want to capitalize on all of this, you know. It's 2 legs. If you can capitalize on when you're at your strongest and you're bopping it around like this and hit Real Madrid hard, you're only going to make it easier for yourselves later on in the round. You don't want to leave a game tight when you're playing like this. This is utter domination at the moment. Utter domination. I didn't even get to do the poll in the end. Oh, it's over the top for Salah. Okay, Courtois come out. Napoli at the moment. Yeah, I'll check your DM. Don't worry, bro. I see it. I'll check it. I'll check my DMs. Here come Frank. Oh, Napoli on the counter. Napoli. Out for a corner. Out for a corner. Yeah, you can never write off Real Madrid. You can't. It's true. Which is why Liverpool need to go ham. If they're on top, they need to be oh my God. Brother in Christ, it's 2-0. Oh my, what is going on? This capitulation is mad. I'm just out here trying to give equal love and guidance to the Napoli Frankfurt game. And Salah's like, nah. Salah said, nah, bruv. They're calling him Carius Courtois in the comments. Oh my goodness. Let's see this. Oh, there was a slip. And then there was another slip. Someone's watered the pitch. Oh my goodness. Look at this. What's going on? Courtois. Oh my goodness. What a error. Courtois, that is outrageous. You are not a sweeper keeper. Your sweeper keeper license, if you ever got it, has been revoked. I don't think he ever got that license anyway. That is a howler. You can't do that. That is Donnarumma PSG last season-esque against Real Madrid, funnily enough. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I need to stop trying to show love to Frankfurt Napoli respectfully because I'm getting done. I can't believe this is happening. 2-0 inside 15 minutes. How? And we questioned La Liga. We were questioning it. We're like, bruv, Real Madrid, you're second in that division right now. But we said, you know what? Liverpool ain't been great either. So it should be a good game. It should be even. It's not started off very even at all. It's not started off very even at all. Oh my goodness, it's giving. It's giving goals. Oh my days. I can't believe Courtois. It's just hit his knee. It's hit his knee and it's just fumbled. I wouldn't trust Courtois playing out from the back too much, man. I like him to keep it very old-fashioned because he's not one of those guys. The way it just bumbles off his knee is so clumsy. It's so clumsy from Courtois, man. To just panic. You just clear your lines, brother. Taking too long. You're an old-fashioned, B-Tech Petr Cech, I'll say, because Petr Cech is clear. But I'd never ask Petr Cech to be dilly-dallying around with the ball too much. Clear your lines. I'd never want Petr Cech to be keeping the ball, taking 3-4 touches. No, you will make mistakes. Clear your lines. You're not part of this new up-and-coming crop of ball-playing goalkeepers. You're old-fashioned. Oh my goodness. This is a nightmare start for Real Madrid, man. Nightmare start. And it all came because quite a few people were slipping. There must have been about 3-4 slips in the build-up to that goal. I don't know if the pitch is too wet. But even still, man. Here we go. Oh, Real Madrid, go on. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. It's the first time they've got round the other side of Liverpool in this game. Oh, nearly 1-0 to Napoli, guys. I think that might be out for another corner. One-time thing, relax. It's a one-time thing, yeah? All right, if you say so. I mean, he probably doesn't do it often in La Liga. But does he get pressured? That's the question. Does he get pressured? Because when you're getting pressed, that's when we really find out just how press resistant you are. It's all good to be making no individual errors if you're not pressed, but if you're getting time on the ball. Man said this is Anfield. Here come Liverpool again. Bajcetic. Robertson. Corner for Napoli as well. Here's Fabinho. Back to the keeper. KK almost for Napoli, it seems. Yeah, he's just hit it into the ground. Catched. Oh, tipped over the bar. Tipped over the bar from KK. KK's shot. I think it's too early to say the tie is done. It's definitely not done, but I think it can be done in the first leg if Liverpool keep doing what they're doing. If Liverpool come out here and smash them 4-0, I can't really see Real Madrid coming back from that. And I know it's so you can never write out Real Madrid, right? You can never write them off. You can never write them off. But that would be one hell of a deficit to have to overturn, man. It really would be. And they've overturned deficits before. So and Liverpool's defense have been leaky this season. So you can't really ever write off Real Madrid. But this is not good, man. But Real Madrid have done this. That's the thing. How many times have we seen Real Madrid in first halves last season in Champions League? They don't play well in the first half. They don't play sometimes well in the first leg. They get dominated. They get destroyed. And then somehow they manage to come back. It's just in their DNA. So you can't write them off, man. You can't. Even, to be honest, even if Liverpool were to smack them 3-0 or 4-1, you couldn't write them off. But because, you know, anything can happen. And Liverpool have been... Oh, it's a golazo! That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Football heritage. Oh, Vinicius. Oh, Vinicius. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here now? We got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. Goddamn. Diggity dog. We got ourselves a game. Vinicius Jr. just cuts inside Gomez and bends it into the far corner. It's such an accurate finish, man. It's such a clinical finish. Right, wrapped around Alisson into the side netting. 2-1 out of nothing. Out of nothing. This might be a classic. Frankfurt and Napoli might have to become a side thing because I'm not going to lie to you. I can't take my eyes off this game again. I can't do it. I want to give equal coverage. I really do. I want Frankfurt and Napoli to get their shine. But I'm afraid this game is leaving me no choice but to give it my undivided attention. Undivided attention. I have to give 99.9% to this because this is crazy. If something happens in the Napoli-Frankfurt game, I'll let you know. I've got it on my screen. But I have to watch this game now. This is getting ridiculous. 2-1 to Liverpool. Vinicius. Wow. 3 goals in 21 minutes. Do you know how mad that is? Oh my God, guys. What are we witnessing today, man? This is football heritage between Mr. and Mrs. Football Heritage FC. Here's Camavinga. Maybe that would give a bit of confidence to Real Madrid to bop it about a bit better. Remember, like as I was literally saying before the goal, Liverpool's defense has been so poor this season. You can't really rule Real Madrid out. It would be crazy to do that because of what Liverpool have been doing this season. And then they score. And then they go and score. It's such a great goal, man. Such a great goal. That's individual brilliance right there. You know, even when Real Madrid are playing poorly, they're not playing well. They haven't really shown anything going forward outside of the goal in the opening 22 minutes. But when you've got top players on the pitch, individual brilliance can do something for you. It's nothing to do with the system or anything like that, for sure. It's just literally a moment of brilliance. It's crazy. Unbelievable. No, I'm not saying that goal in particular is I'm gonna go at your defense. I'm saying in general, I wouldn't rule Real Madrid out because of your defending this season. I'm not saying that goal in particular. Oh, cleared. Wow, this is gonna be an all-timer. It's gonna be a great game. Crazy, man. Absolutely insane. Reminds me of City versus Real Madrid last year. It was mad. It was mad. Unbelievable match. Such a great game. The Champions League always throws up insane clashes, man. Always gives us great games. Great moments. Here's Trent into Fabinho. Oh, that's a great pass from Trent. Oh my days. How have they not scored? It's just been scrambled off the line. Should have been 3-1 Liverpool. Unbelievable. Again, Trent. This guy's weight of pass is so good. His weight of pass is so good. You can have your questions about him defensively 100% all day long. But this guy, his passing range and his execution of pass is mad. It's why sometimes I've said, bro, this guy may as well have him in midfield. But the way they use him, they basically use him as a midfielder anyway, because he's always on the ball. They just put everything through him. He is a mad passer of the ball, man. Mad passer of the ball. Very, very good weight of pass. Just seeing if Napoli's up to anything here. Player's gone down. I think it's Militao for Real Madrid. And Napoli got a wide free kick. Oh, it's Alaba. Okay, Alaba's down. Alaba's down. Napoli have a wide free kick. Ball coming in. Headed. Oh, yeah, that's wide. Nothing from Napoli. Nothing from Napoli yet. "26 minutes gone. Ball in. Oh, cleared. Cleared. They're pushing. They are pushing. It's a tough place, though. Tough fixture. Frankfurt's not going to be an easy game. Vinicius. Just a bit of stoppage at the moment in this game because of Alaba. So we're just going to keep an eye on Napoli while we're waiting. Napoli coming forward on the right. I've seen quite a bit of KK. There's been some balls as well going in behind to Victor Osimhen as well. But this guy is literally... We're gonna get Nacho's come on. Nacho's come on for Alaba. Oh, that's not good. It's a big bit of a drop off there. So Liverpool now. That's wide. Wow, let's see how this affects Real Madrid. If there's any Real Madrid fans in the chat, let me know what you think of Nacho coming on and what that potentially does to your team. Because obviously now Nacho will play left back. Doesn't really give you the same build-up play. I would say is probably going to take a hit. And and ball progression and whatnot is also probably going to take a hit. He's been at Real Madrid for as long as I can remember, though. He's always been there as a squad player. Maybe he does a tidy job when called upon. Nacho can be better than you think. Okay. Last year he was really decent. Okay. He seems like he seems like he's pretty trusted, isn't he? Otherwise, he would never have made it at Real Madrid for this long if he wasn't semi-trusted, semi-reliable. Feels like a steady Eddie type player. 6s and 7s, but nothing special. Here's Van Dijk. This is crazy. Courtois launches it. Trent as well. Modric. Camavinga. He's going to play it around the corner for Carvajal. Nice 1-2 with Rodrigo. Good overload over there. Valverde. Modric. Modric again. Vinicius. Oh, unlucky corner. Fair play. Fair play. Okay. Real Madrid have got a corner. Real Madrid have got a corner. You're saying it's giving Champions League final vibes. It's a great game. It's a brilliant game. I was watching Frankfurt Napoli, and then this person just, there we go, spell. So I'm watching it on. I'm actually watching it on 12, just to make it easy for myself. 30 minutes gone. Let's see. Ball in, headed. Oh, go on, strike that, Vinicius. Vinicius. Oh, good save from Alisson. Good save. It's looking like it was going to go through a crowd of bodies, and they might just sneak away through there. It's great. It's a great save from Alisson to get down, because it was a sharp shot, and it was through bodies as well. It was round Van Dijk. Yeah, he actually had to move his own hand out of the way. Great save from Alisson, man. Brilliant. Brilliant save. Yeah, Vinnie. Vinny's having a good game. Seems hungry. So here's Henderson. Close him. Nice. Well done from Camavinga. That's brilliant. Brilliant from Camavinga. Brilliant. Modric. Camavinga's done very well there. Solid. Modric again. Nice. Let it go. Beautiful. Valverde. Oh, you've got to keep that down. You have to keep that down, man. That would have been a brilliant move from Real Madrid. Oh, that would have been a brilliant move, man. I thought that was going to be in. I'm not going to lie. I thought he was minimum going to get that on target. And you don't give Valverde that much space. You're right, because he's actually a very good striker of the ball. He's a clean striker of the ball, but he messed that one up, man. Should have at least made Alisson make some work. Made him do some work there with that one. Make him work with it. It's a great chance. Brilliant. This has been a great game, man. Henderson. Camavinga. That was great. That all started from Camavinga being able to win the ball, high up the pitch, or at least just in Liverpool's half, and then creating the issues from there. And I don't know. I just feel like whenever I've seen Camavinga at Real Madrid, I know that he's still maybe got things to learn to play at this Galactico a la Madrid level, but I just feel like sometimes he's been a bit harshly done by. I think whenever I kind of see him coming in, I feel like he has a good impact. Definitely got a lot of promise. I know it's Kroos, and it's penalty for Napoli. Hold on, let's see. It is a penalty. It is. He's pointing to the spot. It's a penalty for Napoli. I'll see what's happened. Here's Liverpool. Salah. Out to Gakpo. Sorry, Nunes. No, Robertson, sorry. There's a penalty. What's happened? It's hit the post, first of all. It's hit the inside of the post. Oh, foul on KK. No. No, foul on Osherman. And actually, to be fair, it is a penalty. It is a penalty. He's kicked him. I don't think he knew he was there. But he's kicked him and he hasn't got the ball, so it's a penalty. Definitely a penalty. 100% a penalty. Definitely a penalty. KK's going to take it. 33 minutes gone. Liverpool back in possession. Come on, come on. Here's Salah. Trent just overcooked it. KK with the penalty. Surprised he's taking it, but he's on mad hot form, to be fair, so I'm expecting him to handle his business. Real Madrid. This delay is crazy. Oh, saved. Oh, my days. I just saw you guys were saying it was saved as he saved it. Wow. It's a great save. I'm not going to lie. It's a great save. I don't even think I'm going to even get onto KK. It's just a great save. He usually takes their pens. It's a great save. It's a great save from Trap. It's a great save. Fair enough. Fair enough. Daniel's talking about KFC in Southall, how he saw a rat on the floor. This is mad. This is absolutely mad. Yeah, of course they can't pronounce his name. That's why you just leave him alone. Vinnie! Vinnie! Oh my God! Oh my God! Vinnie! Come on! Yo! This madness! Vinicius is on a madness tonight. He's on an absolute madness. Miscommunication by Liverpool at the back. Gomez and Alisson and Vinnie. 2 for 2. He could have had a hat-trick. He is on serious shit today. He is not playing around. And we asked the question, would he be able to regain his former form up against this Liverpool defence? It was going to be interesting, and we've got our answer. He is on it. He's working hard, closed down. Alisson's tried to clear it. He's hit straight into Vinicius, and his back just looped into the net. Looped into the net. Oh, it's just he knew nothing about it. He knew nothing about it. It just hit him, and it's just looped into the net. How unlucky do you have to get? 2 goalkeeping clangers. And you know what? I don't feel sorry for Alisson because he's got the whole pitch to clear that ball. It's ridiculous, to be honest. He's got the whole pitch to clear that ball to the left. You look at that replay again from the goal looking outwards. And Alisson, Vinicius is only covering one side. He's only covering the Gomez pass. If you just lob that to your left, none of this happens. 2 goalkeeping errors that could have been avoided that didn't have to happen because 2 goalkeepers tried to get too clever and too smart. And they've been absolutely destroyed. They've been destroyed. And yeah, I'm not going to lie. It's deserved for both of them, man. They're too confident with that one. You have to hold that. You have to hold that. Both of them have to hold this goalkeeping error that's happened here. Vinicius knew nothing about it. Nothing about it. It just hit him. Hit him and looped into the net. Hit him and looped into the net. Now we're looking at Napoli as well. Frankfurt have got a corner. I don't know if anything's going to be made of this. Ball into the box, cleared away. And now Napoli are going to maybe try and counter. And we're back with Trap. He's going to launch it again. Leipzig versus City tomorrow, 7 o'clock. We will be here no matter what for the Champions League with Inter Milan versus Porto as well. Same time as today, covering both the games. We'll also be here for United versus Barcelona. on Thursday as well. This is such a mad game, 2-2. And here come Napoli again down the right. And it's Osimhen, and it's 1-0 Napoli. There you have it. There you have it. Victor Osimhen. 1-0 Napoli. I don't know who's assisted that. I need to see the replay. Who's assisted that? But he's a fox in the box. He's ready and he's pounced and it's 1-0. He's proper pounced. Bit of playing around. Left-hand side, Frankfurt intercepted. Played down the channel. Great counter-attack. Brilliant counter-attack. Right foot into the box. Onside. Cross. Brilliant cross. Excellent pass from Lozano. Who was it? This is the Mexican winger, isn't it? Lorenzo. It's a brilliant ball in from him. It's a brilliant ball in. Brilliant. Wow. We got our goal finally in the Frankfurt game. We were looking for a goal. We finally got a goal. Victor Osimhen. This guy can't stop scoring at the moment, man. Every time you see Napoli, he's scored. And Napoli, what? They've almost got 2. Brother in disguise. What is happening in the Champions League today? What a game of football. This is an unbelievable night of Champions League action. I'm telling you. Goals are flying in. Offside. Yeah, offside. I've had to refresh a little bit on my Frankfurt Napoli. Unbelievable. Almost half time in both these games. 5 minutes until half time. It's unbelievable. All the Vinicius. Oh, Vinicius' confidence, man. Vinicius' confidence is way up. Benzema, 1-2 of Vinicius. Don't get too confident now. Yeah, he tried to get. He got too confident. He tried to roll his foot over the ball and he gave it away. Stay humble, my brother. You'll score a hat-trick if you do. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They're saying this is Anfield, lol. They're saying this is Anfield. It is still Anfield, but it's 2-2. You do not discount Real Madrid. That's what they said. And now we all see why. Do not count out Real Madrid. Unbelievable. It's a great goal, yeah. Victor Osimhen, really, really good goal. Well worked from Napoli down the right-hand side. Really well worked. And again, like I said before the game, they don't always excite you from the beginning, from the get-go. They don't always convince you. Frankfurt have been in the game. It's not been a complete domination from Napoli, even though they had the penalty as well that they missed. But it's not been a complete annihilation. But they seem to always find a way. Napoli at the moment, they just keep plowing away, and they keep finding a way. They just do not stop. They're relentless. "41 minutes gone. There's, dare I say it, is there more goals to come before halftime in these games? I mean, 2-2, 4 goals in one half is just ridiculous. Proper scrapping for it on this left-hand side. Camavinga. Free kick. Nunes is really working hard. He's working hard, man. This game is nuts. That's what Thabz is saying. Thabz is saying this game is nuts. Benzema still needs a goal, you're saying. Anfield's gone quiet. How can Anfield go quiet in a game like this? It's 2-2. I know they were 2-0 up and they're a bit maybe disheartened after having been pegged back. But this is a heritage Champions League fixture. There has to be noise. This is an incredible match. You got to make noise for this. You have to. There's no away goals as well this year in the Champions League, same as last year. So you don't have to think about any of that in terms of Real Madrid and their 2 goals. It's not going to mean anything more than it's quite the obvious is that their level. Liverpool trying to make an attack stick. That's a good pass into Trent from Bajcetic. And it's away now. With Vinicius this confident in this first half, second half, I don't know what he's on. I don't know what he's going to do. Camavinga is too good for Real Madrid's bench. He'd be a star in the Premier League. Is Benzema even in this game? Yeah, Benzema. No, I've seen Benzema, to be fair. I've seen him involved. He's more than happy at the moment to service Vinicius because Vinicius is in stupidly good form in this match. He's just unbelievably confident. Obviously gets his goal. Was really close with another strike that was saved just wide. And then obviously he managed to get the second, which he didn't really know nothing about, but he was putting the work in to make himself heard. All right, so 30 seconds to go until half time. This is going to be one hell of a second half, man. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a crazy, crazy first half. Both these games have been really good, but obviously Liverpool, Real Madrid has been ridiculous. We've got a free kick for Liverpool, and it's Trent in a very, very good area. Very, very good area. Trent. Good save. Courtois, he catches that. Makes it look easy. Long throw. They're going for an attack. That's a brilliant throw from Courtois. Play it down the line for Vinnie. He plays it. Vinnie. Cut back. Oh! Oh my God. Oh my God. If he had cut it. I mean, he made the right decision. He tried to find Rodrigo. But there was also Benzema who was wide open as well to cut it back even further. But I'm not going to criticize it because at the end of the day, this is still a very good ball. Oh, it's great interception from Robertson. Brilliant. Brilliant interception. Oh, that's unbelievable defending. Unbelievable defending, man. Could have been 3-2. Whoa. Ball in. Cleared. Wow, 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 wow. Vinicius is quick. Now Trent. He's looking for Nunes. And Nunes versus Carvajal is a mismatch as well, pace-wise. Because he's got the strength to go with it. So he just shrugs you off. Here's Nunes. Chaos. Bajcetic. This is a brilliant game, man. Unbelievable fixture this is. Unbelievable. What a game, guys. Gomez. Henderson. He's nutmegged. He's nutmegged. Henderson. Jesus. Bruv, when Henderson's nutmegging people, you know that this has gone left. When Henderson is nutmegging, man, that's when you know this is a long day. That's when you know this is a long day of football because my man Henderson has just nutmegged. I think it was Nacho. I'm not even sure. I need to look at it again. I think it was Nacho, yeah. I think he nutmegged him anyway. He looked like he did. Liverpool fans must be on edge right now. They must be nervous. You have to be nervous as Liverpool fans right now, surely. Nothing but nervous. Great game, though. But it's anybody's, man. It's anybody's. Anybody's game right now. Here's Nunes. Rudiger clears it away. 1 minute left of injury time. I'll get the Frankfurt Napoli game back up for the second half. It kind of just lagged out. Someone said Chelsea never get this luck And that was responded to quickly by, listen, Chelsea don't press. Chelsea don't press. And it's true. There's you don't press and you don't make yourselves a nuisance in the opposition half off the ball, then you won't get that type of luck. Half time. What a treat it has been, man. First half, this is what we love to see. Football is the best sport in the world, man. This is what we love to see. Rudiger is sus as hell in a back four. It's super chat. Big up Kingsley. Guys, flood your comments in, your thoughts and feelings. Half time. Liverpool 2, Real Madrid 2. Frankfurt 0, Napoli 1. It's been one hell of a first half. Both games, to be fair. Frankfurt and Napoli's been very good. Loads of chances, or at least some chances. And a penalty as well that was saved by Trapp. So it could have been 2-0 to Napoli. But the Real Madrid-Liverpool game is just a ridiculous, unbelievable game, man. Unbelievable. I mean, Vinicius, this guy, we're questioning his form this season, confidence levels, and all of the nonsense in the pre-match from the questions that Klopp had to deal with. And this guy he's not stopped this first half, man. He has not stopped. He's just been relentless. He's a dog with a bone. Do you know what I mean? He's pressing. He's taking people on. He's popping off shots. He's putting the outside of the right boot pass on some of the stuff. Great cross as well for Rodrigo at the end of that half. He's on it. He's on it, man. And when Vinicius is on it, like we saw last season, then you got a scary player because he's quick as hell. He's so quick. And he's almost willing to try anything. He's got that confidence in his game today where he's willing to try anything. He's tried the outside, the right boot pass. It didn't work. He's put the ball across the box in a difficult moment where there was only one little gap for it, and he played it perfectly. He's taken some shots where there wasn't really a gap for, the shot at times. But he's tried to catch Alisson out. He obviously gets both of the goals. And he's got that dog in him. Yeah, he's moving like a Rottweiler, man. He's proper on it today. He wants to put out a performance, man. He's proven his point. And I think it's good to see from him, because I think a lot of the time with Vinicius, we saw him start kind of maybe slowly for his Real Madrid career. People maybe forgot his age. Then obviously Carlo comes in, develops him a lot and really kicks him on and puts an arm around him a little bit. And we saw everything that happened with the whole Benzema thing as well, in terms of the, he's playing against us thing. And then this season, he's kind of dropped off again a little bit. And I haven't been watching him week in, week out. But when I have seen him, he doesn't look himself most of the time. And but now he's back again. In this game, he's back. In this game, this is peak Vinicius. And it's good to see, man, because when he's on it, he's a baller. Absolute baller. So I want to see more second half. I hope it continues. Liverpool, they got off to a great start. Courtois has to take both the goalkeepers today have to take massive responsibility. They're lucky that both the goalkeeping errors and howlers have been evened out. You're right, Martin. They've been evened out. They've been neutralized, because, if they hadn't been, both of these goalkeepers, we've had to hang your head in shame, honestly, because it starts with Courtois dilly-dallying on the ball, it's not even a touch because it's hit his knee. He didn't even mean it. And it's bobbled into Salah and back in the net. And Alisson, I mean, you just don't have to choose that passing lane. That passing lane is closed. And both of the players that are closing you down, it's not like you're being closed down by, Weghorst, or, you're being closed down by Salah and Vinicius. Two rapid players, rapid reaction time, quick, and they're relentless a little bit, in these matches, these big games. They turn up. Champions League, Vinicius and Salah, they like to stand up and be counted for. And both the goalkeepers have they've almost been a little bit arrogant in their play. I know Gomez, you could say, put Alisson in an awkward situation, but Alisson is one of the best ball-playing goalkeepers on the planet. He's got to just play that left, man. You've got to send that left. Whether it's a long ball or you find a passing option. You didn't really have time to assess maybe the passing options. You just knock it long down the left. He's tried to pass it He tried to pass it back to Gomez, and there's no room for that pass. There's no room for it. So for me, I wouldn't even give that to Gomez. I'd give it to Alisson. And I think if you're talking about which error is worse, I think I give it slightly to Alisson, because Alisson is far superior ball playing goalkeeper to Courtois, and he all he needed to do was literally just play it down the line. He just needed to play it down the line, down the left, and it would have been fine. And I mean, Courtois, some people say it's worse. Horrible idea. But yeah, I mean, I think with him, it hits his knee and it is bad, but I just don't expect Courtois to be brilliant at the back. So that's maybe why I'm being a bit harsher on Alisson, because I don't expect Courtois to really be brilliant from a ball playing situation. And it hit his knee. It was, do you know what I mean? He didn't really have control over the situation, whereas I feel like Alisson should have had more control over the situation. Both of them should have, to be honest. They're both awful errors. I'm not even going to try and pretend like Courtois wasn't, but Courtois was horrendous. So yeah, Benzema's link-up play is cash money. I don't know why people are saying he was shit. He wasn't. He hasn't scored, but he's been involved. He's been linking up with Vinicius. He's been providing an option, and he's creating space for others. He's creating space for Rodrigo. He's very intelligent with his movements. He's creating space for Vinicius. He's playing his role. He's got two rapid, hungry, quick, young, talented wingers either side of him, in Rodrigo and Vinicius, and he's vacating that space for them to run into, and he's making sure that he knits everything together and keeps everything. He's doing the Firmino role right now. He's got a Mane and a Salah to the side of him, and all is needed right now is somebody who's going to knit it all together and keep things ticking, and then arrive in the box. And if someone finds you, put it in the back of the net. I think he's having a fine game. I don't think he's not a standout, because obviously Vinicius is the headline act right now, but I wouldn't say he's had a poor half at all. I think Camavinga's been good. A lot of people, we talk about Camavinga at the start of the game. Camavinga for me has been very good. And I know he's playing out of position, because I won't say he's a sitting midfielder, but I will say that when asked to do a job, and the job is right now to, start the first phase play, try and progress the play, and also he's been winning the ball high up the pitch. I think the first goal is it the first goal, or one of the chances come from Camavinga winning the ball high up the pitch. And again, when you play him in there, and now you add Valverde, it's just giving a bit extra legs. And I did like that makeup with Modric a lot more than, say, Kroos and Modric together again, with Camavinga sitting. So, and Valverde should have scored, by the way. Unbelievable team move from Real Madrid, and I think that might be what I'm talking about, is Camavinga winning the ball and then it leading to a Valverde shot. He should have scored that. He should have scored that, man. He's laced it and he's knocked it over the bar. To be honest, in terms of quality chances created, I think you can make a case to say that Real Madrid could even be ahead. I'm going to check the XGs and I'm going to check the statistics, but I think you can make a case to say that Real Madrid actually might be ahead on the quality of opportunities that they've had. Let me see. Trying to think back to what Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool had a few opportunities as well. But I think on quality of chances, I feel like a slightly edge to Real Madrid. Let's see what the statistics say. No, to be fair, expected goals, Liverpool are clear. 1.63. Real Madrid 0.58. 5 shots for Real Madrid, 3 on target, 7 shots, 4 on target for Liverpool. So Liverpool actually XG had 4 big chances. Real Madrid have had 1. So yeah, I'm wrong. Apparently Liverpool should have much more goals than they do. Salah missed a big opportunity. Let me think. What chance was that? Salah. Trying to remember Salah's chance. Actually, I can't remember it that you're talking about. But yeah, for me, I thought Real Madrid had the bigger chances. Personally, I'm surprised that Real Madrid's XG is that low. I thought they created some great chances in that game, and that's also not including the shot that didn't happen because Robertson made a brilliant clearance as well to intercept from Rodrigo. So I think I think Real Madrid should be looking to continue this. The pitch is so watered up. I don't know. Well, go on for the groundsman. I mean, yeah, there's been a few slips. There's definitely been a few slips. I think the 2 slips came for the second goal. Liverpool had a goal line clearance. Oh yes, that's the one. Yeah. That's what's probably swayed it in their favour. I remember we had a goal line clearance as well with Sterling, and that put our XG through the roof. So that must be it, isn't it? That must be what has pushed it over the edge. Yeah. But yeah, crazy. Gakpo ain't that guy. Jota time. What substitutions would you make for both teams? Let me know in the comments. Who would you bring on, if any changes? I think for Real Madrid, I wouldn't really change anything. I think just you're on the upward trajectory in this game. You're on the ascendancy. I think you just keep doing what you're doing. Keep trying to get the ball into Vinicius down the channel. Keep playing into those forwards, man. You've got 3 forwards on that pitch that can do anything at any given moment. 3 big talents. The midfield should be able to cope with any mobility, mayhem from Liverpool. And technically, there's lots of quality there. Camavinga's very good on the ball. So I don't think Real Madrid should change anything. I do agree though. I think Jota for Gakpo could be a move. Haven't seen too much from Gakpo, but some people may disagree. Let's see. Actually, no. To be fair, there was a moment from Gakpo. I'm being harsh. There was a moment from Gakpo where he spanned someone really well, and it led to a really good opportunity for Liverpool. He did very well in that moment, and I haven't really looked at Gakpo and thought at any point that he's a liability or anything. But maybe people are asking for more activity and more involvement, maybe from that left-hand side, because it's been mainly down the right. But maybe as well, you kind of just have to put that to Liverpool are playing mainly off to the right. That's where Trent is. That's where Salah is. They're obviously going to play predominantly down that side. That doesn't mean Gakpo's having a poor game just because Liverpool are predominantly trying to play down the right. They're obviously favouring that side of the pitch at the moment, and rightly so. Rightly so, because Trent's got mad pass on him. He played some big passes in this game already, and Salah's been playing well as well. So I think that's fair enough. You know, he's going to have to just play that role of crashing the box when the right-hand side build-up comes to conclusions, and it comes over to the left. He just needs to be there. You know, it's not always that both sides of the pitch are going to have equal attention. So it is what it is on that side of things. Let's see. Well, actually, I'm going to run a poll because this is a great time to ask this question, actually, because it's 2-2 and it's anybody's game and it's anybody's tie. Who will win this match now? Now that we're at halftime and it's 2-2 and you've had your half to see what will happen, I can ask for predictions. It's level, and both teams have shown they can score goals. It's been great games, so I feel like I can ask exactly what I was going to ask at the start of the game, which I forgot to do, and I'll close it at the end of the halftime. I'm going to ask it. I'm going to ask it now. So I've asked the community, get your votes in. Real Madrid versus Liverpool, Liverpool versus Real Madrid predictions, and I'm asking at halftime because I didn't ask at the beginning, but I want to know if you guys think, well, I want to know what you guys think, really. Who's going to win? Yes, definitely do. Definitely do. Much appreciated if you can. 43k. That would be great. I'm not sure. I didn't time you out, Blue, so I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure. I've got to throw in some, man. Who do you think was the most dominant winner of the Champions League in the last 5 years? Well, it wasn't Real Madrid when they won it last season. Let's go back through the last few Champions League winners. We were the one before that. I do think that our Champions League win was very good. I do think it was very impressive. I think it doesn't get the credit it deserves. I always stick up for Chelsea's second Champions League win because first one, if you want to call it luck, 100%, I can hear it. We were dominated at the new camp. We had to save penalties. We had to clear shots off the line. We had to save penalties again in the final. It was very much written in the stars. But the second Champions League win does not get the credit that it deserves in terms of setting records defensively in the Champions League for clean sheets, in terms of always dominating on chances throughout the knockout rounds and actually not taking the chances because of the finishing, but still winning the games. Obviously, the final, people will take credit away because of Pep deciding not to play a DM, but at the end of the day, that's nothing to do with us. You know, we still performed on the night. We could have had more goals. Pulisic missed. Big chance as well to make it 2-0. So let's go through. I'm going to go through it. Second half's about to kick off. I'm going to leave it up for a bit longer so you can get your votes in. Past winners. I'm trying to remember who's... So we've had, obviously, Real Madrid. We've had Chelsea. We've had Liverpool in the past 5 years. We've had Real Madrid again, most likely. I'm just assume. Let's take a look. Real Madrid, Chelsea, Bayern Munich. I forgot about that one. I really forgot about that one. Wow. Liverpool and then Real Madrid. So Real Madrid beating Liverpool twice out of the last 5 years that's happened. Liverpool beating Tottenham. Bayern Munich beating PSG, which I really keep forgetting about that one. Jesus, that's too cool. Yeah, I forget all about that final. That's the final there that I don't even remember that well. And Chelsea, Manchester City, and Real Madrid versus Liverpool again. I'm going to answer this question in a minute. But second half's just kicked off. Let me get the timer going. I think I'm trying to remember what Real Madrid's third Champions League win in a row was like. Because I just remember the celebrations and it weren't even that deep. Like, they were just like, yeah, we won it again. At that point, I don't even think they even cared as much as they usually would, man. They were just like, at that point, this is too easy. Which it would be nice to say, isn't it? That you've won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. It's too easy. All right. Second half's kicked off. Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Let's see what happens. What do you can't believe, guys? Ooh, Gomez on Vinicius. What's going to happen there? Let me get this Napoli-Frankfurt game going as well. They're going to have to find a way to deal with Vinicius, and getting booked is not the way I advise, because if you get booked with Vinicius, you're in big trouble. Big trouble. Napoli-Frankfurt's back on my screen as well. So not to fear. I don't know if I'm slightly lagging. Free kick, wide free kick for Real Madrid. I think this Liverpool game kicked off a bit later than Frankfurt and Napoli because I think everybody's got similar times here. Gomez ain't it. I'll say in the comments. 2018, that was the Karius one. Ronaldo, Bale, show, Benzema, yeah. Bayern Munich, COVID tax. Liverpool in 2019. That was the Liverpool that had to come. Oh, Jesus Lord! Take your breath away, Real Madrid! Real Madrid! Oh, we love it. We love this. Put it into my arms, into my veins. This is Champions League. This is Champions League. Football heritage. Oh, we love this. Oh, we love this. This is wonderful. Militao from the corner. Oh, my goodness. Corner. Sorry, from the wide free kick. And it's just, oh, my God. There's nobody marking him. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is criminal defending. Absolutely criminal defending. And this is what I spoke about with Liverpool, with the way they've been defending this season. And why you actually, as much as we were talking about it, we were starting to hint at it. It felt like Real Madrid were capitulating, but you cannot rule out anyone when Liverpool defend like this season. That is criminal defending. How do you leave a centre-back unmarked, having a free run and then a free header? Brother, I'm shook. Oh my goodness, you can't do that. And now Gomez, listen, Gomez is going to get himself booked very, very soon. Vinicius is asking for it. I can't believe he's left, bruv. Whose mistake is that? Who has done that? Who has allowed Militao to make that run unmarked, unchallenged, nobody on him, nobody stopping him? Brother, Cecil's had a run here. Cecil's had a bullet header. Brother, Cecil's had a clean run. This is unbelievable. My brother Cecil has had a clean run on goal. Nobody stopped him. And if it is Darwin Núñez on him, why have you got a striker on him? He's a centre-back from a wide free kick or a corner. You do not put strikers and forwards on those people. They are the most dangerous. They are the most dangerous people in the box when you're defending. When you're defending, you're looking for the centre-backs. They're the ones that rise. They're the ones that cause the issues. They're the ones to watch. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe that. It's so easy for him to do it. It's honestly training ground stuff. It's training ground. It's training ground errors. I mean, it felt like a training ground move. The way that they just put it in, he made the run. No one spotted him. And it's so easy. It's so easy, man. 5 goals in 50 minutes. Cash money, brother. Wow. What a incredible football match this is. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. I'm so happy right now. Just because I'm just so entertained. I'm about to cry tears of joy. Honestly, this is football heritage. This is why we start the rival watch-alongs. This is unbelievable. I haven't been watching Liverpool games enough. I think I watched them against Everton, did I? Yeah, wasn't very fun. We went to the shops. Didn't watch them at the weekend in a watch-along capacity against Newcastle. We're back now. Oh, my goodness. Oh, protect Hussam at all costs. Brother, it's not over yet, man. Liverpool can still score. This game, anybody can do anything here. This is an unbelievable game. But, wow. Imagine now if they were to go and get a fourth for Real Madrid. I mean, they're in the ascendancy. They're upward trajectory. We said it at half-time. No changes need to be made. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're moving in the right direction. It's Liverpool who got off to a strong start. It's you guys who had to clap back. It's you guys who responded. It's you guys who are starting to make your way into this game. And now just keep doing what you're doing. And that's what they're on. And they're on smoke. They're on smoke. It's very difficult for me to cover this Napoli-Frankfurt game, which is a little bit more tactical, a little bit more cagey, because I'm watching one of the best games of the season at the moment in terms of entertainment. Bayern beating Spurs 9-2 and Chelsea 5-1 in 8-2 Barca. Is that the season they did that? Because if it is, then game over. We concede. If that's the season that they did that, and then they played Inter in the final. Sorry, who did they play in the final? If that's the season they did that, then yeah, PSG. Sorry, is that the season they did that? Yeah, finished. Conversation done. Conversation done. Conversation done. They whooped our asses. I remember it. Yeah, I remember it. That was Frank Lampard's season. Whooped our asses. Yeah. We have to give them that one then. Yeah, that answers that question. Because I couldn't remember, to be honest. I don't know why that Champions League win escaped my mind. I couldn't remember Bayern Munich. It's kind of weird that Bayern Munich won that. Like, when we think of Bayern Munich, I can't really remember their last Champions League win, and since the one they beat Dortmund at Wembley. That's the last one I remembered. Completely forgot about the PSG one. And whoop, yeah, man. Do you know what? Yeah, is that Champions League win underspoken about? Is that a little bit forgotten? Is it because it was during COVID? Well, yeah. That's probably what it was, isn't it? It's probably the fact that it was during COVID that no one really talks about it as much. It just didn't feel the same. Because I just never hear anybody talking about it. I completely forgot about it. Mad. Bajcetic switches the play to Salah. Great switch. Here's Trent. Hooked in. Ooh. Núñez. I'd love for Real Madrid to go and get a fourth now. Gnabry was on smoke that season. Yeah, I remember he was doing all this. Yeah, the chef. He was chefing it up. He was on smoke. He was on stupid smoke. His finishing against Chelsea and Tottenham was devastating. This guy, yeah, I remember it all, man. I remember it well, man. They come to London and collected. They collected in London. They smashed Tottenham, smashed Chelsea, smashed Arsenal years before as well. They love London, man. Devastating. They were smashing everybody up. Robber eating. Crazy. 53 minutes gone. So, currently, I don't know why my Napoli coverage is kind of frozen. Probably because at this point, people are just... There we go. I've still got the Napoli-Frankfurt game on. Don't worry, I'm not giving up on it. But I have got it here. It's very much a side thing, but it's here. I have got the Napoli-Frankfurt game on. If something happens, I'll let you know. There is a big commotion going on at the moment in terms of somebody has been tackled. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen. The referee's going to... Referee sent... Oh, there's a sending off. There is a sending off in the Napoli game. Oh, there's a sending off. It's a red card. Oh. Oh. So, no. He's down. No, he's the one that's down on the floor. But he's the one with the red card. And he's trying to... Hold on a second. Let's watch the replay. It's your guy that we were doing pronunciation problems. Oh. Oh, dearie me. Oh, both players are down. But he's the one that's been sent off. Well. You told me to keep an eye out for him. I'm keeping an eye out for him for sure. He's been sent off. Jesus Christ. Real Madrid coming forward. Go on, Benzema. Oh my God. It is just fucking raining goals here at Anfield. It's unbelievable, people. This is absolutely unbelievable. It's raining goals, people. It's raining goals. This is unbelievable. Football heritage. Oh my God. We said, can they get a fourth? You'd love it. You'd absolutely love it if they got a fourth. And they've only gone and got a fourth. It's been deflected. Benzema 1-2. And he just, there's no power on the shot. There's no way it's going in. Alisson's got it covered. No problems. No commotions. No chaos. It's deflected off of Gomez and it's just flown into the back of the net. It's 4-2 to Real Madrid. There's no reason for this to happen. It's just pure kamikaze. It's absolute kamikaze back there. It's carnage. It's chaos. And we will consume it no matter what. No matter what, we will consume this. I can't call Hussam because whenever I try and call to Jordan, it doesn't work. It's international. It just doesn't work. I don't know what's going on there, bro. I've tried to call that man so many times. I might even try again. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, guys. This is absolutely... this is scintillating, tantalizing. It's nuts. I'm speechless. This is insane. Modern goalkeepers are drunk, says Cams. That was 38 minutes ago, to be fair. It's time to revert goalkeepers to being the nasty men on the pitch. Catch it, save it, lump it, slump it. That's what it is all about. After these goalkeeping errors today, I can't believe what is going on. Klopp is stunned. He's smiling. Klopp is smiling. It's obviously a smile of pain. He's smiling in pain because I can't believe Liverpool are 4-2 down after taking a 2-goal lead. Wow. I'm going to go back to a tweet from Mark Goldbridge on the 5th of June. In 2022, he said, I was actually talking about sweeper keeping and ball distribution, some to value it over actual shot stopping, which is what I was highlighting with you and De Gea. And Courtois responded saying, well, it just goes to show you haven't watched me play since I left Chelsea. As of this year, all the build-up starts with me. I am not the best, but certainly not how you put me down. I completely forgot about that legendary back and forth between Mark Goldbridge and Thibaut Courtois on Twitter. And if he was to quote tweet that now, oh my God, we would have bedlam. And I really wish he did. And it's not the first time actually Courtois has responded to him, because he also, I think, responded to him with the catching emoji as well when they won the Champions League against Liverpool and he got man of the match. And I remember Courtois has always been a little bit sensitive because he's always been, a bit angry that he maybe didn't get a Ballon d'Or. He didn't get the credit he deserved after the man of the match winning the Champions League as well last season. And he was brilliant. Don't get me wrong. He was absolutely unbelievable last season in the Champions League final, Thibaut Courtois. But yeah, this is crazy, man. This is unbelievable. The community man is humbled. Football is a humbler. Well, the game's not over just yet, but I am here for this. And hopefully this continues. I am enjoying. Let's go get the 5th. Let's go get the 5th. I would love nothing more. Liverpool trying to respond. But you know what? The more Liverpool push forward is the more space they're going to leave behind. And you know who's on that counter-attack. It's Rodrigo and Vinicius. And I don't want to see Carlo Ancelotti go anywhere near those two in terms of substitutions. You leave Vinicius and Rodrigo out there, please. Leave them on that football pitch, because ain't nobody trying to see your counter-attacking threats removed from maybe a more defensive approach in terms of you doubling up in midfield. Just leave them guys up there, please. Please. It's a shame that Goldbridge hasn't actually rehashed his comment, but I think he might do it later on, because there's no way he's not going to. If I had a beef with a footballer on Twitter and I've seen them do an error like that, I would have been fucking all over it. Just at that point, you're already in the thick of it. You may as well run it for a second time. 60 minutes gone. Fireworks outside the hotel only got them angry. It's true. The fireworks that Liverpool fans set off at 2 a.m. last night in front of the Real Madrid hotel has only made them angry. It's only made them angry. Because, yeah, it's a sticky one. It's a sticky one still. It's a sticky one still. Mad. What a Champions League night it is at the moment. This is insane, people. Napoli goal. Sorry, I'm watching one of the greatest games of the season. Napoli have been robbed. Let's see what's happened at Napoli. At this point, everybody who's giving Napoli Frankfurt coverage have just switched to Liverpool, which is so mad. Who scored for Napoli? 2-0. KK assist. Trying to quickly get it up. My thing kind of lagged out. Now I'm trying to find a solution. This game is too crazy, man. Oh, so annoying. 2-0 to Napoli. KK assist. Who's got the goal, guys? So my thing was lagging. I'm going to try and get a replay in a minute. Completely forgot about Napoli after the 4-2. I'm not going to lie. Oh, my goodness. Wow. We'll be here. Oh, okay. Fantastic. 4-2 and 2-0. Well, well done to Napoli. Well done to Napoli. Because people always not always, but people seem to like sometimes give up on Napoli if they don't start the game like a house on fire. But you got to stick with Napoli, man. You got to stick with Napoli because they've been in sick form. Firmino's coming on. This is crazy. Absolutely insane. KK assists. Having a great night. I don't need any extra mods at the moment. I'm going to leave it with mods at the moment. So I've just had a whole influx of new mods. I don't want to just have so many mods. I need to be able to say that I recognize usernames in the chat regularly before I add you as a mod. So keep being active. And when I'm next going for mods, then I'll remember your name. This is mad. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Liverpool fans in the chat, talk to me. Liverpool fans, you got to talk to me in the chat. What is going on? What is going on? That shot's been sliced. That shot's been absolutely sliced. Wow, this is techie. This is very, very techie. Very techie, guys. I hate these bots on Twitter. There's so many of these bots, man. It's betting or it's balls. It's, every day. It's either OnlyFans or it's bloody betting. Every comment section, there's always 2 or 3 of them, man. It's so annoying. Every bloody tweet. Every tweet. Every tweet. This is going to be incredible. Unbelievable, guys. I am shook. Absolutely shook, man. Yeah, Elon Musk needs to do something about that, man. Every day I'm blocking a betting account, man. Every day. Every day I'm blocking one. To be fair, Hussam actually did say that he wasn't sure if they'd beat Real Madrid. He did say just if they beat Real Madrid, then he's 100% sure they're going to win it. But he didn't guarantee a Real Madrid win. And rightly so. I mean, at the moment, it's not looking good, bruv. And you have to go to Santiago Bernabeu after. So you don't want to lose this 4-2 in the first leg, I can assure you. I can assure you of that. That's Liverpool's problem to fix in the remaining 25 minutes. Loads of time still to go in this game. Smash up the likes if you haven't already. It's a brilliant match. Unbelievable fixture that we're watching here, people. Brilliant game. So enjoyable. Fuizzi is, I'm sure, having to hold down the fort. It's a long day. Batatic took the long-range shot and it was well wide of the target. Wow. Wow. Liverpool fans must be stunned. They must be stunned. Big result this is for Real Madrid if they win this, man. I am sad for you. I'm lying. I'm not. Oh no. I'm not, man. I'm sorry. This is great. Football is humbler. I need someone in the mud with me, man. And it has to be you guys. I need somebody in the mud with me. I'm sorry. You guys were selected. You guys were selected and you guys try and run from it last couple of games. And I don't appreciate it, man. You guys have got to stick to this. Stick it out with me this season. I promise you we won't do it again. Benzema. Oh my God. No, this is absolutely unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable. Oh my God. It's 5. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Brother. Bruv, what is going on in the dunya, brother? They're not even comfortable in their own ends, brother.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Luka Modric.
Oh.
Benzema. Oh my God.
Brother, he's placed it. You know how Benzema was, they were saying he was sleeping in the first half. He's awoken, bro. Oh my.
Bro.
It's 5. It's 5. And you know what it is, bro? Do you know what it is with Carlo Ancelotti, yeah? You see this man, he has not dropped his eyebrow since the 2 goals went in. This brother will just leave all the attackers on and kill him for 7, for 6.
My God.
Who knows? The more they commit forward, bro.
The slow man is an old man.
Bro,
He's 7 years older than him.
Bro, the more they push forward, the more goals they're gonna concede. They need to just wrap this. They need to wrap this.
Oh my God! What is Gomez and Van Dijk doing?
Bro, you don't.
Why are they going back to the near post?
Oh my days! You do not want this. You don't want this Real Madrid team counterattacking you with Valverde, Camavinga, the youth in midfield, and then Rodrigo and Vinicius up top with the pace. You don't want this smoke. Nah, this is peak.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Shame on everyone who doubted Real Madrid at 2-0.
Yeah, it's true.
Shame on everyone.
It's true.
Shame on you lot. This is Real Madrid heritage.
Bravo.
This is their trophy.
Bomba Ross Clark.
You know when you go to a gas, yeah, and they say to you, "That's my pad over there. Don't play with my pad." This is what you do with them. You say to them, "That's your pad." Brother.
Bomba Ross Clark. Bruv, Liverpool were 2-0 up inside what? 15 minutes? Bomba Clark.
15 minutes. They said have a head start as well. They said, you know what? Have a head start.
Football is a humbler.
Football is a humbler.
days.
You know
Oh,
what, yeah? Bro, when Nunes put that in, I was feeling sick inside because I was like, I want the old Nunes back.
bro, that goal was
When I
incredible.
seen your guy,
Turkish is saying you better not see no Barcelona heritage on Thursday.
Brother, Barcelona, man. Listen, we have got them. Barcelona will be taught a lesson.
You better be
on
careful, my
Thursday.
brother. That's what I'm saying.
No. This is where we have some chest. Barcelona, no Pedri, no Gavi. Are you serious?
Wait, they got bare injuries. They got no Gavi, no Pedri.
We ain't like Liverpool, man. We ain't like Liverpool. Ten Hag,
Brother.
Heisenberg.
Courtois gifted them the second goal on a platter.
Bro, that last goal is honestly, I need to watch that with sound. You know, we're always like losing out on sound.
Yeah, we're missing out on the sound.
Please, YouTube, yeah. Can you do me a favor and let us watch the game with sound?
For the atmosphere.
For the atmosphere.
Do you know, bro, yeah, I'm meant to be covering Napoli, Frankfurt as well, but I'm not going to lie. Them man are going to have to hold the highlights.
Bro, that's hard. I've got it on here, but I'll be honest with you, that game's over.
I don't know what's going on over there, mate. I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, we get man over there, I don't know, but
I couldn't tell you what's happened in that match. I've been trying to keep up with it, but every time I turn my head, something else happens in this game. I can't take my eyes off it anymore.
Bro.
No, brother, this is an absolute dismantling of the highest order. This is embarrassing. I can't lie. If bro, they might score more goals. I don't think it's over.
Bro, this is 20 minutes to go, man.
It's the first leg. It's the first leg. Why would Real Madrid stop scoring? It's the first leg. You have to get as many goals as possible. There's no away goals.
Brother, the people are demanding. We want 6.
We do. We definitely do want 6. 100%. More than you can believe. More than you can believe, guys. We want 6.
Oh my God, we want 6. You know,
bro, what are Liverpool gonna do? I don't even know what Liverpool should do, bro. I genuinely, I would not wish to be Klopp right now. I do not actually know what Liverpool should do because we can't in good faith tell them to keep attacking. We can't.
Bro, imagine there was away goals.
Oh, if there was away goals, brother. Close the shop. Close the shop. The only reason why this tie, bro, the only reason why this tie is even still in a conversation is because there is no away goals. Literally.
No away goals.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, mate. You know what's crazy as well? Is that Real Madrid have not been that great.
They haven't. Bro, Turkish said Klopp doesn't want to be Klopp right now. Oh my. Big 6 on Thursday. Be there no matter what, man. Be there no matter what. Big 6 on Thursday. You see how these Champions League games have come now? We're doing 2 reviews a week.
Bro, you know what, man? Listen, the Big 6 Extra will be ready for James Redmond.
Eunice told me there's no Big 6 Extra today. What's going on? Where's James Redmond's cooking? What? Yo, Turkish, what's going on, brother? Let me know in the comments. Where's Big 6 Extra? I will be there no matter what.
Listen, we want Big 6 Extra. We need 2 days of this. I mean, Riz is lucky I'm going to the game on Sunday, you know. But he's got Cams ready.
Hey, Cams is worse. You're much nicer than Cams.
Exactly. Cams will be there.
He's bringing on James Milner, I think. Oh, Lord. Is he?
Oh, my. Oh, my. He don't want to concede more, that's why.
Wait, Lord Jesus.
This is why I said that it's not, you know, that victory against Newcastle, it didn't blind me, you know.
Yeah, bro, I didn't. I was very quick to say don't give them too many flowers because, bro, you have more tests to come. This defense is still question marks. I know you got your 2 clean sheets.
I said that game, yeah. Gomez, by the way, honestly, I'd rather have Victor Lindelof than Gomez. This guy is an overrated centre back I've ever seen. Every single time he's not saying Gomez.
Oh no, bro. He's having a mare, man. I'm not gonna lie, he's having a damn mare recently. This is the thing with Liverpool. They kept 2 clean sheets, but it was against the Everton team that nobody rates their attack and against a Newcastle team that are struggling to score goals. So you have to put it into context. Their defense is still messy. Yeah. They did well with 10 men.
we had a moment when we used to bring on, you know what I mean, players that you're like, oh, okay, is that where it's going now? You bring on girls, like, you have that player that you bring on, and you're like, yeah, this is over now, this is over.
Man, them in the chat are telling me to cook Hassam. You know, Hassam was asking me for 2 shows a week. He was like, should we do Battle North twice a week? I said, nah. I think, we don't want to rinse it. We don't want to rinse it. Imagine if I had this thing cooking on a Thursday. Imagine if I had this thing cooking on a Thursday. Lord Jesus.
Oh my
Bomba.
God, mate. I'm telling you. You know what, man? He's looking out. He's running away, mate. I'm telling you, his space later on.
Oh his space later on will be an all-timer. I'll be there.
It's going to eclipse the Chelsea spaces, man.
Yeah.
Listen,
Have you seen some of the Chelsea fans arguing and threatening to kill each other outside Thai restaurants?
Bro, that Minerals. What's it? Minerals.
Mr. Minerals, yes. A 50-year-old man.
Minerals, and then there's another guy that's saying,
what's his name? Stevie or something like that. Yeah.
Nah, and then the other guy's got a flipping shotgun in his house.
Yo, Lewis. End the stream, Dave. No, man will just he won't end it.
Mate.
He won't end it.
You know what's the magic though? Is that I don't think ever Liverpool fans will be Klopp out here. But if they don't get the right investment in, and Jurgen Klopp defends FSG for not spending and whatnot, bro, it's a long day, man, for Liverpool.
Yeah,
they've got a lot to do, man.
Yeah. It's so mad, man. This bro, I don't know what. Brother, Lord Jesus. This is insane, man.
This annihilation, bro.
I told them don't walk off. They said to me, you'll never walk alone. They said they're gonna sit with me in mid-table and we're gonna suffer together. Then they walked off like last week. They walked away.
Oh my God.
They walked
James
away.
Milner.
Where's James Milner playing in midfield? What's he gonna do?
What's he gonna do?
Oh, this is mad.
Finish.
Do you know what? Yeah, if Real Madrid leave this at 5-2, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah, same. I want more.
I want at least one more. I want at least one more. I want, yeah, at least one more. I want at least one
You know
more.
what, though? Luka Modric, though, man. This guy, man. Did you watch his interview, by the way, on with Rio Ferdinand on BT?
Who?
This guy is sense. How is he still doing this at 37?
I don't know. It's got to be his last season now. No more bleep tests.
Bro, I think it's one more season for Luka Modric. I genuinely do.
This is mad.
It's different. This is different, man. Listen, I thought Ryan Giggs was doing something, but Ryan Giggs wasn't doing it on the biggest stage.
No. And he was being rotated as well a bit more.
He was being rotated. This guy's playing every week, and this is a Real Madrid team that is 8 points behind Barcelona in the La Liga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to be careful with Barcelona just in case they decide to do a madness, bro.
Oh my God!
Because bro, I'm just saying, Turkish just said that Liverpool need Weghorst in the 10.
They got Cody Gakpo.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Guess who I'm filming preview of on Thursday is Expressions. I'm gonna get ripped, fam. I need to start thinking.
Oh my days! He's gonna do you in, man.
Yeah, in person as well.
In person. What, Stamford Bridge or?
No, Tottenham Stadium.
Tottenham ground, innit? Yeah.
Big trouble.
You just gotta ride it, man.
Yeah.
You gotta film it. Nobody can go and have a verbal match with Expressions.
Especially when they lose to Southampton, they can't.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, guys. Oh shit, bro.
I'm actually feel for you.
Yeah. And you know what's even worse? The last time he saw me, I was wearing the suit with his shoes on and his hat.
Yeah, I've seen that.
With the money gun.
Oh my days.
Yeah, he's pissed, man.
Life is a humbler, man.
He voice noted me saying that you're finished. You're finished. I'm coming for you.
That's why I'm getting tips from you now. When we get the Qatari money, I have to come in with a different type of swagger.
What do you mean? You was already wearing that swagger in your stream. What are you talking about? You're finished.
Well, yeah, you know what? To be fair, I'm already out there. Yeah, it's long day. It's long day.
Oh.
Van Dijk, listen, man. I don't know if we'll get the best Van Dijk ever again. I think it's one of them, man.
Oh.
You know what I mean? They said Rio Ferdinand. They said Vinnie. They said sit with the tables. Remember Grizz Khan? Trying to put in Van Dijk saying, I
hope Grizz is gonna dissect this game for me nicely on Thursday. I don't want to hear no songs. I don't want to hear "You'll Never Walk Alone" song again,
bro. And you can't let him waffle his way out of it, you know?
Bro. I don't think Cams will let. Are you going to the game? Definitely now, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a thing for the game.
Cams won't let him, man. Cams is gonna press him, man. He's gonna get pressed like mad.
Press merchant, I'm telling you.
I was calling calcium. I was calling him calcium cams because of the strength in his bones. I was calling him Gallagher. Man was pressing, man. Pressing.
Oh my God!
Oh,
it's finished, man.
10 minutes to go. I swear, if we don't get the 6th, I'm going to be disappointed. Real Madrid, step up. Step up, Real Madrid. This is not enough.
But you know what it is, though? This is why I say to Liverpool, like, Liverpool fans, big up the Liverpool fans in the chat here. But I always say, you can't allow Liverpool to be strong because once they get into the top 4, once they get far in competition, like, there's no stopping them. That's why we have to see them suffer.
Yeah, you have to cut them down before they start doing the madness. You have to humble them quick because even bro, any Liverpool fans they started to give me chest again. I said, wow, this took 2 games, and I was already, bro, 2 matches, and I'm already getting.
You have to keep them in there.
Man.
You have to keep them packed in.
Yeah, they need a little.
Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets used to do them little triangles, and no one could get the ball. That's what you have to do with Liverpool. Just, you know what I mean? Let them chase.
Oh my God. Oh my God. They were saying when it was 2-0 up, there was loads of spam in the chat. This is Anfield. Now people are responding saying this is Anfield.
This is Anfield. Yeah, this is Anfield.
Bruv.
This ain't no already, man. Then Chris tried to tell me, Anfield crowd. I said, bro, that's 1 game, man. 1 game. I can't wait for, bro. I'm watching this right now. I can't wait for flipping March 8th. I can't wait. If this is what they're doing, this is why they're capitulating.
Who's at home? Who's at home?
They're at home, but listen, we're doing, man. We're doing.
Oh, wow.
Michael, Liverpool get battered everywhere they go. Bro, that's a new song, man. That's a new chant right now, Michael. That's a new chant.
Brother.
No, lucky, man. They got 2 quick fire goals against Newcastle, red card. I think if that was still 2-0 with 11-11, I think Newcastle come back in the game.
This match is making me want to play FIFA. I ain't run up FIFA for a while. I need to run it now with a game like this. It's getting me hyped.
I'm telling you, man. It's making me like, you know when you get that comeback and that you come back from 2-0 down.
Yeah.
And you win 5-2.
Yeah, it's making me need to re-up the career mode. It's been a while, man.
It's been a while, man. Season 2 for me, man.
No.
Season 2's coming for me. I'm winning the league, man, this year.
I'm in season 3. Bloody hell.
Have you won the league yet?
I'm gonna win it this year. More than you can believe I'm winning it. I'm top.
Where are you positioned?
I've got a nice cushy clear lead at the top of the league.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's the cups that I struggle with. I've still never been to Wembley once.
Wow, disgrace. But I can't say anything else, mate. I'm just happy to have my job.
Bro. Yeah, same, brother. Same, bro. You know, we could have been sacked many a time. Me too, you know. They're calling it Spamfield. They're calling it all these different names. Spamfield, Hamfield, Haram football. Bro.
Imagine Casemiro now. They've not even got Casemiro and they still won. Look at this football, Oh my days. Oi. What a footballer.
I'm gonna read you back at full time. I'm gonna read through these super chats. Let you get back to your people.
Yeah, my love, bro.
Yeah, big up, bro.
Take it easy, bro. Hala Madrid.
Hala Madrid. Oh guys, this is football heritage. I'll tell you that for free. Let me go through these super chats because there's some wild things being said that I didn't want to say with Saeed on the phone because you know I don't want him to hear this language. Some of you man are calling it anal field. You're wild. You're wild. Klopp just got his cheeks clapped without lube. Total beatdown at the mighty Anfield. Wow, just wow. Does Hussam still think Jude is Liverpool? 100%, regardless of what happens, Jude is going to Liverpool. That's what they've been saying to us. Hussam is crying right now. Tell Saeed to heed Turkish's words. Football is a humbler. Now, listen, let's let him do what he's doing, and whatever happens, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Brother, it's not easy, man. It's not easy. Turkish, this next season, you're in this competition, you know. You better be ready, bro. It's not easy in these Champions League streets, bro. Tell Saka to be ready. Tell them to be very ready. I hope they score again. I need another goal. I feel like 5-2 doesn't quite do it for me. I feel like it's not the nail in the coffin. I feel like there's still a small chance of them getting back into the tie because it's just a 3-goal. If it's a 4-goal deficit, that's when I think it becomes, you know, inconceivable. If a 6-2 drumming at home, that's a statement. 5-2 is a statement, don't get me wrong, but I feel like 6 is needed. I feel like one more goal. you know? And obviously then when they get the 6, I would probably tell you 7. But I really feel like the gap between 5 and 6 is crucial. It's something special. Something special. You're saying I'm being greedy? That's fair enough. I probably am. My belly is full and I'm still asking for more. Yeah. I just feel like there's a hat-trick in it for someone. Vinicius is on a hat-trick. Benzema's on a hat-trick. You know, can one of them get the match ball? Maybe I'm being greedy. 5-2 is a wonderful score, but I would love 6. I feel like the 6th is the final nail in the coffin. My belly is full. Don't get me wrong. I'm hungry. I've been full up today. I've eaten, but I'm still got time for dessert. Just one last little bit of dessert I wish for today. Just a little brownie or something. Nothing mad. I'm just looking for a little brownie. Just a nice chocolate brownie. That's it. Just nice finish of the evening. I've had my glass of champagne. I've had my starter. I've had my main. I've had all of my food. I'm very happy. But I would like dessert. It's just a small little request I have. Just a small little dessert. That's it. 6 is a nice number. This guy said one more bite. Yo, this guy's finished me. Oh, he said one more bite, man. Just one more bite. We promise we'll stop after that. Oh my goodness, man. This is football heritage. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. It's been an insane watch along. Absolutely insane watch along. 2-0 to Napoli against 10-man Frankfurt and 5-2 here. We've had 9 goals this evening. 9 goals in the 2 games. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Eunice has caught life. He just messaged me about that because Big Six Extra is not going ahead. So he's caught life massively. Yeah, Eunice has caught life. He knows he has. He knows he has. And he was there in the chat yesterday when I was getting absolutely cooked from all angles. He was there, like, you know, but we was time wasting. Me and Eunice, we spoke about the game plan going into the Big Six shows. Him on extra, me on the original, and it was all about time wasting, all about keeping the ball in the corner for as long as possible. Benzema's come off, Asensio's come on. He hasn't taken off his pace. Tony Kroos is coming on. These substitutions is beautiful to see, just to freshen things up at the final stages. Oh my goodness. As Toby would say, delicious, bro. Delicious. I need one more. Let's see. Well, let's see if Real Madrid can get one more goal. This is mad. Absolutely mad. Wow, man. I've got so many Liverpool friends. Doyle. Raul. I know Raul. Real Madrid fan. DR Sports. I know Raul is going to be moving mad when I see him next. I saw him yesterday. I don't know what Doyle is thinking. I don't know what AGT is thinking. I don't know what James Redmond is thinking. I don't know what Grizz is thinking. What Hussam is thinking. What my brothers Callum and everybody at the Coppish is thinking. I've got so many man to shout out and ask for. Just ask for, I don't know, brother. Just ask for the answers. What is going on? What is going on? I'm going to be in all these live chats for their reviews. I want to see what's going on. I want to hear what they got to say because this is mad. This is mad. Beatdown, man. Proper beatdown. Oh, my goodness. Raul was saying he wants 6 as well, fam. I think about this time all the time. I always think about this time when we were going after Luka Modric for 35 million from Tottenham and Daniel Levy said no and he cancelled the move and Modric wanted to come to us and Daniel Levy said no. We almost had him at Chelsea. I have never forgiven that man till this very day. I have not forgiven that man for that. We could have had Luka Modric. I've never forgiven him since. Daniel Levy, prick. Let's see. Counter-attack for Real Madrid. Referee's in the way. Let's get this counter. Come on. Couple minutes. Let's go. Push. Play it. Come on. Why are you playing that ball, man? You're slowing it down, guys. Let's get the 6th. Come on. See, Tony Kroos has come on and told them, we're gonna slow things down, yeah? Nah, man, come on. Let's not be silly. Camavinga, inject. Yes. Move with force. Inject that pace into this game. Let's go. Go on, Yes, Camavinga. Look at this wonderful footballer. Camavinga is a beautiful footballer. It's a fantastic footballer. Yes, Camavinga, man. Look at the source that this man plays the game with. It's just brilliant. It's just fantastic. Look at Camavinga play. Look at him play. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, when Tchouaméni comes back, the future is still bright, man. Still bright. They just need Tchouaméni back. Come on, man. Get the sixth. Don't rest on your laurels, man. Liverpool do not want this smoke. It's only the first leg. You might regret it in the second leg for not going and getting the sixth goal, man. There's no pause at all. I don't know what you man are on. There's no pause. You heard what I said. Unbelievable footballer. Beautiful footballer. Arsfield. 3 minutes of injury time. Napoli game's done. 10 men. Frankfurt. Done. Please. I feel like there can be another goal here. But ever since when Tony Kroos comes on, it just, for me, it smells of safety. It smells of ball retention. It smells of calming the game down, slowing the game down. That's what Tony Kroos smells of. When he comes onto the pitch, I know that is the equivalent of John Obi Mikel in Real Madrid land. They're just locking it up now. Locking up shop. They're locking up shop, man. They're not here for fireworks anymore. Bruv, them fireworks backfired. The fireworks backfired. Whoever's doing a review of this game, and we will be doing reviews of rival games next season. We've done a lot of watchalongs now. We'll be doing watchalongs and then doing reviews next season. That's something I'll add to the calendar. Right now, I'm just, dipping my toes in the water. As Saeed says, I'm testing the waters. But that is a brilliant title for anyone who wants to use it. The fireworks have backfired, fam. I'm telling you, it's a madness. Full time in the Napoli game, 2-0, game over. Great win for them. I say they'll go through. And I think everybody thought they'd go through in the first place, but Liverpool set fireworks outside the hotel. Real Madrid set off fireworks on the pitch. Mad. What a bar. What a bar. No, I'm not going to do reviews at the moment, just purely because I'm not equipped. I'm not equipped for such things yet. I want to continue to learn on the teams, just because I want to speak on these teams as I would speak on Chelsea in the level of detail. So I could do it for this game, but I want to do it for every game that I do a watch along for, to keep it consistent, so you know what to expect. So I'm going to wait until until I'm a little bit more complete, a little bit more complete. Still got more things I want to review next season. Wow. It's done. It's absolutely done. Can't believe this. We'll be back tomorrow night. Leipzig versus City. Inter Milan versus Porto. And then Thursday, Barca versus Manchester United as well. But it looks like Thursday has already got a bit of banter to it, because Liverpool have lost 5-2 at home to Real Madrid after going 2-0 up inside 15 minutes. They've conceded 5 goals. No FIFA stream tonight because I need to eat dinner. But it will be this week. I promise that. It's probably going to be on a Friday when there's no European football, just so it actually balances out. But yeah, you got a lot of Liverpool reviews to watch. We've had a lot of time to enjoy together, but I want you to watch Liverpool reviews. I want you to go and listen to what they have to say, because I feel like after that, it's necessary. I need to watch what they have to say. I haven't got time to play FIFA. I need to listen to what they've got to say. Sometimes you got to listen. There's a meme that floats about. Sometimes just don't have to say anything. You just have to just listen. Just got to have all your ears open now. I have to hear I got to hear this, because Liverpool I've learned the analyzing of Liverpool. If you want the best analyzing of Liverpool, you have to go to the source. You have to go where they feel safe in their communities, on their channels. They don't give you the full. They don't give you the full manuscript on the panels. They don't give you on the shows. They give it to you in the communities when they feel safe within their cults, in their groups. That's where you have to go to get the source. Have you clocked? I've clocked it. Whenever I want good Liverpool conversation, you can't get that analysis on the shows. You have to go into the trenches. You have to go right into the thick of it. So that's where I'm going today. I'm gonna have it playing on the background. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there no matter what. Oh my goodness. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable, man. 5-2 to Real Madrid. I didn't see that coming. I thought it was going to be a close game. I couldn't call it because I think both teams have been pretty unlike themselves recently. But I was very happy with the Real Madrid lineup. I did say that. I was really happy to see Toni Kroos on the bench with a bit more younger midfield. I was very happy to see Rodrigo starting. And yeah, they've absolutely destroyed them comprehensively in the end with very little respect. It's been insane. Absolutely insane. Oh my goodness. Saeed is dancing currently. I just don't know what to say. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable, guys. We're going to wrap up. We're going to wrap up. But yeah. We will be, I mean, up until the end of the season, I will not be missing a minute because as you can see, this is why we have to be there no matter what. We have to be here for these games. We cannot be missing these football matches. I will try to call Hassam for the people that are asking. Let's see if he, I don't know if this will go through, but we must give it a go. We must try. I just want to check in on my brother, to be honest. But I don't know if he's going to. I don't even think it's going to go through. I don't think you can.
The number you have called is not recognised.
Yeah, I don't even think you can even make calls to Jordan from. It's a madness. It's techie. But the spaces will run. The spaces will run, and he will be there. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Jordan from. I mean, the space has already started, guys. The space has already started.
After fuck up, after fuck up, after fuck up. A week ago, guy went on a channel and had to go at me and was angry that I called Joe Gomez Ice Spice. Well, I would like to publicly apologize to Ice Spice because Joe Gomez is a much bigger slut. He's a whore. He's not even Ice Spice is actually a compliment to him because Ice Spice is at least an artist. Joe Gomez is not an artist. He is a prostitute. Joe Gomez is a prostitute. Full stop. There is no excuses. Cannot cover Vinicius fucking, trying to block Benzema's shot. Like his fucking husband and wife on honeymoon. Like, oh, here's my ass, Benzema. Here, you can hit it on my ass like a little bitch. Be a man. Go block. Go be tied to him. Try to block him. This is a fucking disgrace, man. It's honestly a disgrace. It's pathetic. This team. Bunch spineless pussies, spineless clowns, zero mentality. Our forward line did its job. 2 goals at Anfield. What more you want? What more? 4 chances. 1 goal Nunes, 1 goal Salah. Khalas. 2 goals. We did our job. We scored the 2 goals. If I gave you 2 goals for us pre-game, you'd have taken it. And then after that, we just mentally collapse. Is Real Madrid like our fucking owner or something? Every time we see Real Madrid, we just turn into a bunch of pussies. Every time we play Real Madrid, we just can't get it together. This midfield is a fucking disgrace. This is why I was shouting all summer long for a motherfucking midfielder. This is why I was shouting all summer long for a fucking midfielder. Now you see why. Bajcetic, God bless his heart. At least he tried. I'm not even gonna criticize him. Because I saw him play the ball forward. People say it's too big of a game for him, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck, Bachata. No one should even criticize Bachata because he's fucking...
When he goes on his rants,
he's younger,
they are some of the best things in football.
He
In
passed
football
the ball
content creation.
Right, left, trying to play it forward. The other two, Fabinho, what the fuck? Henderson, what the fuck? We are pressing like a bunch of fucking clowns. Our press is the dumbest press I have ever seen. How many times in this game has every single one of us seen one of Dumb and Dumber tries to press and all they do is 1-2? Did you notice? All they do is 1-2. That's it. Carvajal gets it. He passes it to one of the midfielders and then two people press him and then there's space and they just give it back to Carvajal and boom on the attack. Every single fucking time.
I'm crying.
It's like every time there's space on the pitch, there's a blade of grass that we haven't covered. We are erect. We are horny. We must go to that blade of grass. I must run. I must run like a fuckhead. I must run like a brain dead clown. I must run. I must run. I cannot control myself. Let me run. It's not a fucking marathon. All you, are we better team without Thiago? This is why we don't deserve good footballers. This is why we don't deserve good footballers. You know what Thiago would have done? He would have passed the ball right and left. Wallah al-Azim. Jorginho would have made us better. All we need is someone who just keeps the motherfucking ball. Just pass left, pass right 5 times.
No, I'm finished.
Yahi, Salah plays a fantastic pass to Nunes. And
I'm
Nunes,
finished.
phenomenal finish. Salah then presses Courtois. He scores, unforced error. And from then, we just fucking capitulate. It's like we ourselves couldn't believe we were 2-0 up against Real Madrid. And Jurgen Klopp as well today, tactically speaking.
We might have to make this a regular thing.
We
actually might have to make this a regular thing because this is unbelievable.
I'm talking about
football heritage.
Our style, the way we play football. Why does it have to be fairy tale every time? Why do we have to be the good guys every time? Why do we have to be the team that plays football every time? Just be assholes. Smash and grab. Park the bus. Give Madrid the ball. It's okay. We can play dirty football sometimes. Not always we've got to do this whole, I'm the fucking hero on the story. Sometimes play dirty football. Sometimes play dirty football. Sometimes smash and grab. It's okay. Every time I've got to get the ball and try attack and try to score every fucking time. Route one. Hoof, like a bunch of clowns. Joe Gomez today was the worst player on the pitch. The absolute worst player on the pitch. And he should not touch the pitch from now to the end of the season. From now to the end of the season, Joseph Gomez should not touch the fucking pitch.
He said his middle name. I know his middle name because I went to school with him.
If it's my grandmother, if it's Big P, if it's Ademo,
he said his middle name.
Any other
oh my days. My brother said his middle name.
He cannot touch this.
You can't say his middle name.
Joe Gomez, useless motherfucker. He cannot touch the pitch. He cannot touch it.
Hey. We got to watch with the Joe Gomez slander, man.
Spineless and gutless. Spineless, gutless. My God, man. 19 years old. The 19-year-old kid is showing more balls than the other two experienced fuckers. This is what it has come to, man. Now, in the summer, centre-back has become just as much as a priority as a midfielder. I'm going to go out and say it. It's just as much as a priority. Because Trent is always on a stretcher. He's in a relationship with the nurse, like the other fuckers who always get injured in our club. Now we need a centre-back. We need a centre-back. It's unacceptable, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm upset. I know I'm speaking a lot, but it's unacceptable. 5-2 loss.
I would never get on the space, man. This is their space. I would never.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't have that main character syndrome. This is not my fight. I just listen to this. This is beautiful. Sometimes you gotta be as a content creator. Sometimes you gotta be a viewer. You gotta be a consumer. I am consuming. I am consuming. I would never interrupt this. Never.
You're not representing
Never.
the crest of some dickhead club. 6-time Champions League winners. Play like it. Play like it. Instead, we play like what? Like a bunch of pussies. Mentality monsters, my ass. Season's done now. Season's over. Fuck your top 4.
Whoa.
Your top 4 or not as well.
Fuck your top 4.
Fuck this, man. Fuck this.
Fuck your top 4. Whoa. Whoa. Slow down there, buddy. You see, me as Battle of the North host, I have to be here for these comments because what are we saying? Fuck the top 4, Hussam. How can we? I mean, are we going to say this next Monday when me flop, bruv? Hold on a second. Let me me ring somebody that we're all very familiar with, because I think we need to have a little bit of a space reaction, a little bit of a space review, because I can't believe it. Flawless! Did you hear the space? Did you hear this thing? I can't breathe. Flawless. This brother said, fuck top four. What's top four got to do with this? This was Champions League night. He's conflating the competitions. Brother, he's mixing the competitions up. He's lost his head, fam. Man said, fuck top four. Does he realise there's a second leg next week, in a couple weeks' time? Brother, I can't.
You know he's stressed, yo.
You better run them spaces, dog. You better run them spaces.
You better run them spaces. He look like he wanted to cry. Someone take me a clip, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see what he called Gomez? He called him by his full government name.
What did he call him? Chelsea's goal.
Bruv, he called his whole middle name. I don't even know how he knew his middle name. He must have his passport in Jordan. He must have took his passport to Jordan. Brother. That man needs a night out. I'm telling you, we need to take Sam on a night out, fam. I know we don't all in the same country, but we have to find a way to get that brother outside, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, we need to help him, yo. He look like he wanted to cry, man. He look like he wanted to cry on his Watchalong.
Bro, did he look like he was gonna cry?
He looked like he was gonna cry, yo. Because someone said, out of context, sarcasm city. So they super chatted in it and was like, so, Mr. Hassam, are you booking your hotel and tickets to Istanbul? 1 sec, I'll DM it to you now. Let me see. 1 second.
After all this Champions League chess we was getting on Monday, it has all gone left.
All of it, yo. All of it. I just sent it through to you now. All of it gone left.
Brother. And the thing is, Real Madrid, towards the end of that game, Real Madrid started to calm it down. They were like, we're going to leave it. We're not going to take this. We're not going to take this to 6 and 7. We're not going to get personal. You know, we got respect for you. 6 and 7, the heritage. 6 and 7. You know what I mean? The heritage clubs. Oh, Lord. Brother in Christ. Brother, they took the lead 2-0 in 15 minutes. How'd you make that happen, brother? How'd you pull that one out there? They pull,
you know what I'm saying?
They pull a fast one.
How,
brother?
How? How do you let that happen to you so bad? I was watching. I'm like, yo, I can't believe what I'm seeing, yo.
Brother, these man let the fireworks off at 2 a.m. for nothing. These man thought they were in Blackheath. They thought it was bonfire night. Nah, brother. These men used up their fireworks that they saved up for November and they lost 5-2. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if Real Madrid got a good night's sleep? Oh my goodness. Brother, if Real Madrid got a good night's sleep, they would have never conceded the 2 goals in the first place. Oh my goodness.
That man got moved too. Oh, they really did. I'm here just getting my memes together and shit. Like, what I'm going to use, you know what I'm saying? And I get all my jokes off,
You know what, yeah? Do you know what, yeah? He said to me a couple of days ago, he's like, I think we should make Battle of North twice a week. I said, I don't know, man. I don't really want to rinse it. Fam, I should have said yes, fam. Brother.
We should have said yes.
I should have said yes, bro.
We should have said yes.
Because, by the time this comes next Monday, we're all going to forget. Oh, my goodness.
Craziest thing is I got my United Liverpool show with Saint tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait.
Love and guidance, man. Love and guidance to everybody, man. This is insanity. Oh, my goodness. Oh, brother. This is why they say you better run them spaces, brother.
You better run them spaces, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because we will be there.
There's nothing better than a Hussam Slaughter session. I'm telling you, he's the best in them. He's the best at it right now. He is what Vinicius was tonight when it comes to Slaughter sessions. Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Oh,
100%.
Oh my goodness. This brother, when he goes off, man, I've never seen anybody cussing people out like that before.
Yeah, I bet he was going. Where was he cussing man off? Was this on his watch along?
Bro, no, it was on his space. I was listening to his space. We were gonna wrap up. We were gonna wrap up this watch along, and then we tried to ring him, but he's in Jordan. We can't get a hold of him. Right? The thing's just like boop 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 boop. So we're like, all right, cool. So we ran up in the space, and as soon as I go into the space, man is just cussing people out. Brother, he said,
You know that's getting clipped up.
brother,
You know that's getting clipped up.
he called man a prostitute, fam. He called Joe Gomez a prostitute. You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't, yo. He's getting yo.
Oh,
He's
and
really getting this shit.
and now I'm
He's
hearing
really
Cam's is gonna go live on FTBO and run agenda. Boom, clot. Nah, fam.
Wait, who's going live? Oh, he's going live.
Oh, guys. I love this industry.
Yeah, man, it's great when it's not you. When it's not you, it's great.
When it's not you, it is just mwah. It is just incredible.
Beautiful.
Incredible.
Beautiful.
Oh
It's
my
beautiful when it's not you.
goodness.
You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. I get all my jokes off. You know what I'm saying? And everybody getting it.
Oh.
Everybody getting it.
I've never seen anybody move as mad as him. Oh my god, is that hold on, we're gonna run this clip. Oh god, oh we gonna run this clip. Oh, hold on, we gonna run this clip. Because you see why I'm not holding back people, because Hussam cooked the crap out of me on Monday, yeah? So I'm like, you know, and I deserved it. But you see me now. Hold on. I'll be there no matter what, fam. Hold on a second.
Yeah, man.
Let me see if I don't find this clip. You just if I don't
I got a clip for you as well.
let me see if I don't play this clip on this damn thing right now. Hold on a second. Hold on a damn minute. We got highlights from that watch along to run. I will be there no matter what. Me and Hussam rivalry is just kicking off.
Yeah. Now you understand what I'm saying. You got so much to say. That might be Everton and Newcastle, and he was hyped.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Look, that's what I just said you right there. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's the other one where he's talking about, winning the top four and winning and all these things there.
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it right now. Hold on a second.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play this right now because I got the clip.
You on that shit.
I got this clip and it ain't pretty. Oh my days, guys. It ain't pretty, guys. Oh my god.
Man, I'm pulling up Mo Salah saying we have a score to settle 4th of May. He tweeted that. Oh
my, who?
Mo Salah already. He tweeted on the 4th of May.
Bro, do you remember I was going back on the argument that Goldbridge had with Courtois about ball playing ability.
It's all bad, Joe.
Oh, it's not good. It's not good. Let's play this. It's not good.
Here come Flawless is Minion.
Oh,
are you booking hotel and tickets to Istanbul? Well, obviously I said if we win. Now there is no reason to go there.
Now there is. Look at his face. Look at his face, brother. He said there's no reason to go. No, brother. I'm starting to feel sorry for him now. No.
I don't feel sorry for him, man.
Did you see him? Did you see his eyes? Brother, he looks like as if the soul has been sucked out of his body, fam. The face of discombobulation. You got more for me? No, this is mad. No. No, not this clip. Not this clip, guys. You don't want this one. Guys, you don't want this next clip that I got. Guys, you don't want this next clip that I got. No. He's already dead. You don't want this next clip, guys. You don't want to wait for this. No, you don't want this clip. Guys, you don't want this clip, man.
Change the team. Did you watch the game?
What was it score in the first?
No, you don't want this clip.
And what was it score in the first?
No, they didn't change the team. Did you watch the game?
What was it score in the first leg?
They fully came to the game wanting to win. You know that as well.
What was it score in the first?
All I'm saying is, if we play now,
They were on a winning run.
So basically, what you're saying here, Sam. Let's cut to the chase.
Yeah, let's really cut to the chase.
Let's do this. Like, I interject here.
Yeah.
If you look, basically, what you're saying is, if Liverpool get past Real Madrid, Liverpool will win the Champions League. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely, that's what I'm
Okay, somebody click that, please.
Ooh.
1, 2, 53. Somebody click that. I beg one of you lot in the chat.
Matisse,
One
put
of
me
you lot
full
in the
screen.
chat.
You think I'm afraid? Put me full screen. Put everyone.
My
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let me speak. Welcome to the Goal. If we beat Real Madrid, Don Hussam 6 is inshallah booking his ticket to Istanbul. He's booking the flight. He's booking the hotel. And I'm going to Istanbul in the summer to watch my team lift the Champions League. Because no one in Europe scares me but Real Madrid. Let me get
To be
past
fair,
the
he's spot on.
monster and all the little goblins, I'll eat them up. I'm not afraid. Happy now, Matisse? Now you got that.
Well, he's already been Turkey and got a boob job by the looks of it.
Who?
I meant your chest just got bigger, by the way.
I love it when Thabz's jokes don't land. It's actually funny in itself, to be fair. If his joke doesn't land, it's hilarious. He could be such a dad sometimes. Oh, he was right, man. He was right. He said he's only scared of Real Madrid. Oh, I'm looking at the highlights now. Courtois, the way he just gives them the second goal to make it 2-0, to give them the life, to give them the confidence, to give them the audacity.
Gifted it to them.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I just don't understand how you concede. Look at Steven Gerrard's face in that studio. It's a fucking beautiful sight. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Steve.
That's a goddamn looping.
Oh
I
my
can't wait.
goodness.
Beautiful settings.
Oh.
Beautiful settings. But happened to a nicer club. I love it.
Oh.
Everything. He remember he was confident. Oh, we're gonna get past Real Madrid. I remember this. You go beat Real Madrid. Yeah. Sure.
I remember that. Yeah, a couple of weeks back, he was very confident about Real Madrid.
He was confident. Why?
He's had the win taken out of his sails recently. It happens.
Why? Yeah, man.
I told these Liverpool man them to stop leaving me to walk alone from, to come and sit next to me for the rest of the season, and we can just ride it out from. All this running away nonsense is not good for anybody from. Because you know they keep building up, like the 2 wins gave them all this hope and expectation and all this happiness, and then it's just all come back down again. Like, just forget going on the ups and downs. Just be flat. Just be flat.
Yes. Because your team's shocking. It's over, man. It's a wrap. You might have getting bought. You know what I'm saying? Your team needs rebuilding. Your manager's done. Show's over, man. Show's over. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Good night. Draw the curtains. You know what I'm saying? And that. Draw the curtains, man. Close the establishment. It's a wrap. Blow it up. Blow it up. Like, I'm so happy. I have so much joy watching that game. So much joy.
Bloody
Brilliant.
Well, brother, I'm gonna let you go, bro. I'm gonna be in the space listening while I eat my dinner. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna wrap this. I'm gonna wrap this watch along up. I'm gonna get my food. I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna be in the watch. I'm gonna be in the space. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna enjoy. I might even float between a couple YouTube channels as well. I think Grizz Khan's got to go live. He's got to talk. He's got to say something. Yeah, I'll be there no matter what, man. I'll be there.
It's fake. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally gonna go this thumbnail now. I just gotta pick through which goal. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Right. I'm gonna have to in a bit, brother. Big up. Oh, guys, I'm gonna have to organize my list, man. I don't even know what to do. Where do we start? Where do we go? There's a space. There's this channel. I don't know, man. Guys, good luck, man. Organizing your to-do list. It's insane, man. This is mad. It's all because they got too cocky, too feisty, and they wouldn't accept. I told them, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. And they did. They did go somewhere. You come back. This has brought you back to me. Come back. That's what I want. I want that line to be real. I want them to come back to me. They ran away from me. They left me in the darkness by myself. And I think it's outrageous. It's time to come back to me. So, guys, go wherever you must flock. Fly to wherever you must fly. There's spaces. There are channels live. There is plenty of food on the table. Eat. Get your knife and fork. Enjoy. Even if you need seconds, thirds, fourths. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. All-you-can-eat Chelsea is back tomorrow, 11 a.m. live. I think it's live. I don't even know. I think it's live. I think I can't be asked to do all the other stuff, so I'll probably just make it live. And we'll be back tomorrow for the watch-along for City versus RB Leipzig and Inter Milan versus Porto as well. In a bit, people. Peace. What a watch-along. Mwah. Beautiful.